chat. How's it going today? How are we all doing tonight? I am so excited for this. You have no idea. There is nothing that brings me greater joy in the world than men and ranking men. It's going to be such a wild ride. How's everybody doing? Nice to see people on this lovely Friday. What an exciting day for everybody. The Swifties got a new album. I'm ranking hot men. It's really just a win-win, isn't it? Ugh. For everyone, honestly, for everyone. So the plan is I have a list that I asked for suggestions, and I did pull mostly every man from those suggestions. However, I did have to be a little fickle. I got rid of some choices that either I couldn't find anything for, or if I could only find, like, I tried to keep it not like multiple people from the same IP. It's gonna happen. So many hot men exist in the same universe. It's crazy. Joel has not followed yet because he's a little liar who doesn't care about our friendship. But yeah, so the list, we had about 150 suggestions from that list, and I pulled 110. And so I know what you're thinking, why not the other 40? Some of them were repeats. Some of them, I couldn't determine much about the franchise, and I didn't want to risk anything. Like, I don't know, like some characters might be like portrayed by older actors, but they're portraying minors. Didn't want to mess with that. So like it was, I had to like kind of sort through a little bit because we're talking strictly men, strictly fictional characters, strictly my taste in the long run. We got some weird things on here. Got some creatures. Got some things that aren't even human that would still classify as men. So should be exciting. Should be pretty fun. I hope everybody enjoyed submitting. I hope everybody also enjoys the fact that JoJo Siwa now exists right there. How many submissions? There were over 150 submissions on the form, and I narrowed it down to 110, which is still a lot of men. That's a lot of men to cover. Is this a recurring stream theme? It can be. Depending on how much fun we have today, I would be willing to rank anything. Fictional men, fictional women, how shitty fictional kids are, because they're kids. You can't really rank them based on attractiveness. You can just rank about, like, how shit they are. Like, in by shit, I mean, like, you little shit, get back here. That kind of thing. We can rank Pokemon. We can rank anything. If there's one thing about me, I'm a judgmental bitch. So I love ranking and judging people based on the smallest things. We could do a JoJo Siwa ranking because she comes up in every single goddamn stream of mine, and now she's here forever. She's not this way, she's that way. She's here forever. Immortalized as Karma is a bitch. Man ranking round 2 can definitely happen. I mean, again, I had to narrow down the submissions, and we still have over 100 men. And so I think it would be fun if we took the top ranking men of each of those and then ranked them again. Like, I love ranking. I was designed for this. Even though I am a Libra and I should be bad at decisions, we're gonna rank everything in our power. We can rank movies, we can rank TV shows, we can rank just how much like a horror movie villain slays, both literally and figuratively, 2 separate lists. So obviously Megan would be at the top of the slays, and then like Jason would be at the top of the literally slays, something like that. Favorite Disney Channel summer games? March Madness. Yeah, you guys are already getting the hang of it. We can do so much ranking. We love ranking. ranking is God's gift to the world in terms of putting people in their place and ruining other people's days, because everybody has an opinion. So, without further ado, let's look at this tier list, because I think I found good categories that we can work with here. So we're gonna pop over to that one. Boom. Amazing. So what we have are 6 tiers that I designed for this, and so we're gonna start from the bottom up. So bottom tier is electric chair. These are men that you should feel bad for submitting, and you should feel bad for simping. These are men that will not get near me, will not say my name, will not even breathe the same air as me. And this is not just a ranking based on looks. This is ranking for everything. They could be the hottest person in the room, but if I don't like their personality, they're going in an electric chair. Hear Me Out is the next tier. I think it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's for the men that you say, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. They're kind of hot. They're kind of hot. They're not necessarily what you would imagine to be hot, but they're kind of hot. You know, hear me out. Hear me out. Basic but hot. These are the men who really don't fit into either of the categories. It's like, yeah, that's a man. I'll take him or leave him. That's a man. So basic but hot. Next, moving up, Spit on Me. Again, self-explanatory. These are men that are hotter than basic, but less hot than the other 2 tiers. I would, like, they could spit on me. I would thank them. Choke me, whatever you want to do to me. Next tier up, Daddy Please. This is reserved for the men that you can't help but scream out, Daddy Please. Like, give me a chance. Daddy Please. It's all you ever want in life. Daddies, dilfs, gilfs, granddaddies. So much could go here. There's so many possibilities. And then finally, I need a towel. And I need a towel because everything's flooding. My basement is flooded. My chair is wet. I can no longer sit down unless I have a towel. So somebody, please give me a towel for these men. I need a towel. Everybody understand the tiers? Everybody up to date on how this is going to work? Our beautiful scoring system here. Just, I need a towel boy. I need a towel man. Top tier man. The best man of the bunch. Are we all in agreement about these tiers? We all know what these tiers mean. I will be asking chat for their opinions on these men. I'm not just going to be ranking them blind. Some men I will veto over everybody. Some men I will put above you. But you do get a say in this chat. This is a democracy. We're all in this together when it comes to ranking men. So, without further ado, let's move on to our first man. And for this, I also had to make a notes app on the side so I can know their names and what they're from. And let me just tell you, we're starting off so strong here, chat, because our first man is, we're gonna put him in the Spit on Me tier just to look at him. This is Frank McKay from Monsters University. Now, from what I remember about this movie, I believe this is the guy who gives Mike Wazowski his hat at the beginning of the film. And what a thing to start on. Is a literal monster. So, what are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking about Frank McKay here? Because honestly, I see it. I can see it. Like, it makes sense. I get it. You know, the hat's nice. He's built like Squidward. Okay, we got a basic but hot. You thought it was Mr. Meeseeks. See, I think it's not. I don't think it's a hear me out. I don't think it's a hear me out. But I don't think it's a spit on me. So I do agree that it's basic but hot. Because I mean, he's got the tentacles. That could be fun. He's got the hat. Good with kids. Yeah, it definitely brings him up from basic but hot. Fun fact, he's voiced by John Krasinski. That automatically makes him basic but hot. I think Jim from The Office is the epitome of basic but hot. So I think we're in agreement. Basic but hot. I like that, chat. I agree. Basic but hot. We're moving through this fast. All right, next we have Nightwing. Good old Nightwing. Who I don't think this is going to be a discussion of where he should go, because I think he should honestly go in Daddy Please. We've all seen his ass. We've all seen what he's packing. Even this photo I found knows what it's doing for him. Nightwing is a Daddy Please if I've ever seen it. This art is just amazing. It really shows off the goods. Dick Grayson from DC Comics, Nightwing. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, everybody's in agreement with Daddy Please. Awesome. We're going through this so nicely. Everybody's agreeing. Okay, next guy. Next man on the list. We have Vecna from Stranger Things Season 4. So Vecna makes me laugh because I had the opportunity. The person who submitted Vecna specifically said number 1 / Vecna. And I could take number 1 as, you know, his human form. I chose not to go with that because Vecna himself is so much better of a choice. I'm seeing some hear me outs already. And honestly, I was going to say, I think it's a hear me out moment. I don't think it's an electric chair. He's got the voice. He hates children, which is a plus for me. I think good with children, hates children. Those are 2 green flags in my book. He murders. He's a man on a mission. He's got a job. He's gonna do that job. Tentacles. Yeah. Okay. We're all saying what I'm saying. Hear me out. Vecna's a hear me out, because like human Vecna, he's hot. Human Vecna's hot. He's literally just missing a nose, and give him like a toupee, give him a bob, fixes everything. Yeah, he's good with his words. He knows how to give a speech. He knows how to give a monologue. Amazing, chat. They put Vecna in F for their hottest Halloween monster tier list, did they? I get it, but I don't. I think Vecna's a hear me out. I think F is too low. Vecna's a hear me out. I mean, he literally had people's like eyes bulging out of their face when they saw him. Like, he's that hot. Yeah, okay, hear me out. We're gonna go with hear me out. We can rearrange this later as more men become available, and we will be ordering them based on who's hotter than another. Don't worry about that. Our next contestant is Hexus from Fern Gully, right here. I've never seen Fern Gully, but I can tell you this is not a hear me out. This is like a spit on me for me. Something about this works. I don't even know what it is. I don't know what it's made about. I don't know what it's made of. And it's working. He's got, his body is tea. His body is tea. He has a song where he's straight up moaning and making BDSM references. See, that's a spit on me moment. Bordering on borderlining Daddy Please. Is that the one where I think Robin Williams is in Fern Gully as a bat. That sounds right to me. His body is tea. He's voiced by Tim Curry. Daddy, I see. Okay, voice does matter. However, I don't know if I want to hear an accent. I don't know if I want to hear like an accent when we're doing it. So I think it's a spit on me for me. I feel like it's just a spit on me. Like, he's gonna spit some black goo on me and it's gonna like dissolve me or something. But it's gonna be fine. He'd talk you through it. Yeah, I don't know. I think for right now, let's leave him at spit on me, and if we have to put him in Daddy Please later, we can put him in Daddy Please later. Everybody go with that? We can put him in Daddy Please a little bit later. These are also out of order, so the fact that we're kind of getting Rue's submissions is just funny to me. I don't know how many you submitted, but all right, next on our list is Anakin Skywalker, specifically Revenge of the Sith Anakin. Is what I was told to do for this one. And I think Revenge, I've never seen, okay, chat, doxing myself, never fully watched a Star Wars movie. Never seen a Star Wars movie. I know the basics about Anakin. This Anakin in particular, the scar over the eye, it just does everything it needs to do. So for me, I'm leaning towards Daddy Please above Nightwing. But I'm seeing a lot of I Need a Towel. And honestly, I could see I Need a Towel for this. God, I Need a Towel or Top of Daddy Please is where I'm, because like he'd be a little bit lower, I think, in I Need a Towel, just because of the other men on this list that are definitely I Need a Towel worthy. How do I feel about Sand? The one where he took out the younglings. This is a good Anakin. Okay, I think I'm gonna appease the masses and I'll put him in I Need a Towel, because I do agree he is hot. I do agree that he would cause that effect on people. So I will agree with you, chat, and I will say I Need a Towel. This next one, this is going to cause some controversy between people. We have Loki from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, played by Tom Hiddleston. And I know people like him. I know people love Loki. However, I do not. What did I just walk into? You know exactly what you just walked into. We're ranking men. Controversial. See, American Vandal, that's what I'm thinking. He's basic but hot to me. I know that people think he's Daddy Please, but he's not. Not for me. He's not for me. The only time I've ever felt attracted to Loki was during season 1 of his TV show. And it was like for a brief second. Loki Electric Chair. That is a even hotter take than I imagined. Because I would say Loki's basic but hot. Kind of same for me about Loki. He's good looking, but there are better. Exactly. Loki is attractive. He's attractive. He's basic, but he's hot. He's basic, but he's hot. I think he's hotter than the monster from Monsters University, but I don't think he's hotter than Hexus so far. Because, like, Loki's evil, but he doesn't have that evil kind of hot. You know? So I think we're going to put him at top of basic but hot right now. He's definitely hotter than Frank. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay. Basic but hot. Sorry if you guys wanted him in Daddy Please. For me, he just doesn't do it. And like I said, I'm going to take some discretion where I need to. Next, we have... I don't know if it's Mick or Mike. I think it's pronounced... I watched the show, and I don't remember what they called him. I feel like it's Mike from Inside Job, who is a mushroom creature. And honestly, I want to put him in Hear Me Out. Because he is a mushroom. He's a mushroom. That's what he is, right? He's a mushroom. He's a funny guy. He's got humor. He's got comedy. I'm pretty sure he can get you high. So for me, a sex addict. So look at that. That's a Hear Me Out if I've ever seen a Hear Me Out. We have to think about everything. His skin secretes psychedelic drugs, and each of his tentacles are dicks. That's crazy. That is insane. Yeah, you're gonna feel great. He's below Vecna. I agree. He's below Vecna. I think Vecna is hotter than Frank. I called him Frank. Oh my God, his name's Mike, right? Yeah, so we're gonna put him right there below Vecna. I don't think we've not gotten an electric chair yet There are some electric chairs on this. So next we have The Mandalorian. Again, I've never seen it. I'm gonna choose to do helmet on. I'm imagining is what people would imagine to do for Mandalorian, helmet on. And for me, this is just a basic but hot. I don't think this is a hear me out, and I don't think it's an electric chair, but it is a basic but hot. The voice, I don't know what he sounds like. See, this is the problem with so I don't know what he sounds like. I feel like people are gonna lean towards spit on me, but for me, he's a basic but hot. It's Pedro Pascal. Okay. But does he have like a voice thing? Because like, don't they like have like they sound like this when they so like, I think Pedro Pascal is attractive, but is he spit on me worthy with the helmet on? That's why I don't know. I feel like he's a basic but hot. And this is me kind of doxing myself by like showing you that I don't. I mean, I know he's good with kids. He has the baby Yoda, who's not actually Yoda, because I thought baby Yoda was Yoda. I didn't realize it wasn't Yoda for like years. It's deaf spit on me. Really? I need to watch Star Wars. I don't think I need to do anything. I should, but I feel like Star Wars at this point is like the MCU, where there's just so much content that like they expect you to watch to even like understand it. He's kind of vanilla, but he has a good voice. That makes me want to put him in basic but hot. I feel like he's above Frank in basic but hot. I don't feel he's a spit on me. Because this image is not doing anything for me. Just play the Lego Wii game, you'll understand everything. Okay, I can do that. But the Mandalorian with the helmet on feels like basic but hot. See, I think Loki's hotter than the Mandalorian, Tydrastus. I feel like he is not the top of basic but hot. And if it's the voice that makes him hot, then that's not good enough for me. So I think we're going to put him under Loki. Under Loki, basic but hot. Above Loki, we have two people saying above Loki is wrong. So I'm going to say that I'm right. Next we have Buster Moon from the Sing series. So Buster Moon, this is an interesting choice. This is, I believe, what, Matthew McConaughey voices him. And chat, you are going to hate everything I'm about to say, and I will override your electric chairs here. But this is a spit on me. This is for me. There's something about the Sing movies, and specifically Buster Moon, that for me, it works. There's that, like, it's the voice, it's the, he's you know, he's a man on a mission, he's always wearing a suit, he's fit, he's got a good voice, he's like a fit koala, you know? He's tiny. Who cares about height? I'm not a person who cares about height. He truly just cares about what he does and who he does it for. He's a serial liar. All right, and Anakin killed a bunch of kids. Are we really going to talk about what makes somebody hot or not? He doesn't even sing in the movies. He doesn't need to sing in the movies. Because you have the Wolf Halsey who can sing for him. Y'all remember Sing 2 where Halsey's a wolf? Yeah. Bet you weren't expecting that comeback. What did Buster do? Buster saved the theater. He got everybody together. He held auditions. And he only lied because of his secretary messing everything up. All right? He offered a I think it was supposed to be 100, and she added extra zeros. That's not his fault. He only found out after the fact. I'm vetoing chat's opinion on this. For me, it's a spit on me. I am so sorry to tell you, but it is a spit on me moment. And you can agree to disagree with me. You can call me crazy. You can think that everything I'm doing is awful and whatever. But for me, it's a spit on me moment. This tier list is going to be insane. You have no idea what you signed up for by showing up to this stream. You honestly don't have any idea. I am not wrong. He's not just a koala. Moving on. We are moving right on to, I believe this is Wally Clark from School Spirits. I have not seen this show. I will admit to that. However, I do know this actor, and he's in the Zombies movies on Disney Channel. And I will say, in the Zombies movies on Disney Channel, he is attractive. I do like this man. This is a good man. He's like a jock in the show, I think. Electric chair for the wristbands, but he died like a while ago, so it's not his fault he has wristbands. So I am gonna say, I think he's a basic but hot. I think he's a basic but hot. I think he's attractive, but I don't think he's... When he asks out the main character, and when she says yes, he literally jumps up and down. He's so excited. He's like... Yeah, so he's like a pup. Wait, here. Does this help? Now we can have a better look at him. I think he's basic but hot, personally. Do we think he's above Frank, Mando, Loki? That's the question to be determined. I think he's above Mandalorian for me. I think Loki's hotter because he's got the evil thing going on, but I think we can see him. We see what he looks like. I like the outfit. I think he's got a good fit. He's got the necklace. He's got the accessories. I don't think Mandalorian is hotter than him. Everybody's saying he's not above Mando. Okay, interesting. What about Mando makes Mando hotter? You know what? Okay, listen. Fine. Chat, you win. You win this one. I'll let you win. I did put Buster Moon and Spit on Me. We will put Wally Clark below Mando. All right, next we have... Who is this? This is Todd Chavez from BoJack Horseman. Jordan isn't a Masked fan like us, apparently. I would like to see their face. Sorry if that's too much. Todd Chavez. I've also never seen BoJack. So going just off of vibes alone, he seems like a decent guy. I don't think he's that attractive. Honestly, I would put him in Hear Me Out, and I'd put him below the other two. That's just me, though. He just looks like he's a Hear Me Out. Is that we're good on that one, chat? Because if we can agree on something finally, that's all I can ask for. He's one of the least shitty people on the show, but I think not being shitty doesn't really make you attractive. You know. So I think he is a Hear Me Out, 100%. Next we have Zach Fair from Final Fantasy. And honestly, from this picture, I feel like it doesn't do it justice, but from what I have seen and how this man looks, he's either I need a towel or he's daddy please. He's one of those two. And I'm going to let chat, you could fight amongst yourselves over which one he belongs in. But this is a hot man. This man is so hot. I don't know this guy, but based on what I'm looking at, basic but hot. This is a hot man. I think this is daddy please. First time chat is the person who submitted Zach. Yes. All right. Perfect. See, I am glad that I'm making you happy. I think he's very hot. I think this picture of Nightwing is hotter, but I think he's a daddy please. I think the hair, like little strand of hair in the face. You'd put him in Spit on Me. I could see Spit on Me. I'm also not familiar with his lore, but I think he's hot. He's a daddy please below Nightwing. See, that's what I was leaning towards. Daddy please below Nightwing. I agree. I think that's what he is. We're gonna go with daddy please below Nightwing. Spit on Me is too cursed. Why is Spit on Me too cursed? Is it because of the, I don't know, Buster Moon and Hexus being in that tier only? All right, this next one, chat, I don't even have to explain myself. I'm just going to put it at I need a towel, and you can all tell me if I'm wrong or not. But, and honestly, I'm going to put this person above Anakin. I'm putting this above Anakin. I'm telling you right now. And that is Riley's dad from Inside Out. This is a fine piece of Pixar man. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. I am not wrong here. I've gotten 2 valids already. Excuse the fuck out of me. No, I will not excuse. I think he's above Anakin. Mostly because I've actually seen Inside Out. People are saying not above Anakin, but I don't care. Robot hand or what? His man has a 401k. He owns a home. He's got a family who loves him. He's probably a freak in the sheets. I think he's above Anakin. So I'm not listening to chat on this one. We all agree he's I need a towel. I do not think Anakin is above him. He is now the top of I need a towel. I am not insane. I like men. Somebody clip that and put it in my fucking highlights. I'm not insane. I love men. Anyways, moving on. Next we have, this is Rand is his name, from Inside Job, so the same show as Mike here. This is another dad, another father figure, who is just like the worst human in the world. I can't describe it. I don't like this one. He's a terrible father. He's a deadbeat dad. He has ulterior motives, no redeeming qualities. I think, chat, we have found our first electric chair. I do not like this man. I will never like this man. He is awful to everybody he meets. I agree that he is electric chair. Okay, Rue agrees electric chair, and they submitted, so we're going with electric chair. Next, we have... This is Randall from The Order. which was a Netflix show, which I have fully seen. This is he turns into a werewolf in this show. He's also, for those who watch Disney Channel, he was also in Radio Rebel as the love interest in that movie. For me, he's in between Basic But Hot and Spit on Me. That's where I would put him, Basic But Hot or Spit on Me. You had me at werewolf, he spit on me. See, okay, yeah, also, he's very naked a lot in the show. He does not wear a lot of clothes because he's a werewolf. He loses his shirt constantly, and he's pretty jacked. I would put him at top of Spit on Me, honestly. I think he might be top of Spit on Me. The werewolf farm is just like, just a basic werewolf. It's like, it's more human. It's not like the Twilight werewolves where they're like just wolves. But I think he himself is hot. He's attractive. And I would think top of Spit on Me, just so you all can stop bugging me about how Buster Moon was at the top of Spit on Me. He's top of Spit on Me. Okay, yeah, okay. Everybody, we're good. Top of Spit on Me. That's what we're going with. Buster does not belong in the electric chair. You all just need to open your mind to new possibilities. All I'm going to say about that. Okay, next on our list, after Randall, we have, this is Nod. His name is Nod, and he's from the movie Epic. I believe I have seen this movie, but it has been a few long years since I've seen this movie. Isn't this the movie with Beyonce? Is Beyonce in this movie? Chat, somebody fact check that for me. Yeah, I think he's like this tiny little leaf man. He kind of looks like Nathan Fillion. Let me zoom in one more time. If you look at his face, he kind of looks like Nathan Fillion, which I think is a good thing going for him. He's also like an inch tall, I think. But he's voiced by Josh Hutcherson. Okay, that's a good thing. That's points. Those are good points. There's also a Razzle video of this movie. Yeah, but I wasn't in it, so it wasn't good. Mic drop. Boom. I kind of forgot they even did a video about this. I can't tell, because I always confuse. There's two movies that are very similar. They're very similar movies, and they're both about, like, tiny forest creatures fighting some other tiny forest creature. Voice bumps him to Spit on Me. That's interesting. I was going to put him under Loki, but above Mando. You submitted a lot, apparently. Is the other one Strange Magic? I think so. You said Strange Magic, and the first thought in my head was, no, that's with Nicole Kidman and Sandra Bullock. But that's Practical Magic. I think he looks like Nathan Fillion. He's voiced by Josh Hutcherson. I think that's hotter than Mandalorian. I think Josh Hutcherson has a better voice than Pedro Pascal. Personally, for me. Okay, well then, guess what? Rue, the person you submitted from Strange Magic, is definitely on this list because I thought they were from the same movie. All right, what are we on right now? So after not, okay, that was number 15. So we're 15 out of 110 right now, and we have one electric chair and 2 I Need a Towels. I don't know what a crate dragon is. You can't use those excuses. I don't know what it is. All right, next we have Striker from Hell of a Boss. For anybody who doesn't know, this is a cowboy demon from hell with an accent, a theme song. He, honestly, I would put him in either Spit on Me or Daddy Please. He's got style. He's got edge. He is pretty scary. Like, he's a pretty scary guy. He gets the job done. For me, I think he's either Daddy Please or Spit on Me. It just matters. It just depends on where. I don't think this is a Hear Me Out, and I don't think it's a Need a Towel. I think it's a Spit on Me. For me, I think he might be above Hexus. As somebody who hasn't seen Fern Gully, I think he's above Hexus. I'm content with that. I'm content with putting him above Hexus. All right, next, and I don't know which one of you degenerates submitted this, but we have Withers from Baldur's Gate 3. We'll put him right here for now. He's not staying here. Withers for me is an electric chair. He is an electric chair. There is no Hear Me Out. There is nothing. He is an electric chair. He is not hot. He is a good guy to hang out with, but that does not make him attractive. Attractive, he is not. So I think he belongs in electric chair. I'm ruining the tier list as we go. Let me put Mando back here. He is electric chair. I think this degenerate dad is hotter than Withers. Withers is not Hear Me Out. You are crazy if you think Withers is Hear Me Out. Withers is a chill guy to talk to. He's a good guy to have. He is not anything other than electric chair. The rest of the chat agrees. He is not anything above electric chair. Because Vecna is at least more muscle than bone. Hi, Sadie. You came in at the best time. We're all fighting now. Withers is bone. I don't care. Withers is not as hot as Vecna. Vecna is hot, Withers is not. Exactly. Withers canonically fucks. Okay, so does Vecna, I think. we're not arguing about this anymore. We're done. He's not hot. Next is Schmendrick. I've never seen this man in my life. I have no idea what this is. I forgot even right what he's from. I don't know what he's from. For me, it's electric chair. This is just... This is like... There's a lot wrong with this image. Even just the name Schmendrick. He's from The Last Unicorn. I've never seen The Last Unicorn. Schmendrick looks like he would get beat up by Withers. Withers would beat him up 100%. His name alone makes him electric chair. I think that's valid. Schmendrick, you're gonna tell me that you're... Oh, what's your husband's name? Oh, my husband's name is Schmendrick. He's a wizard and he can't do anything right. Well, in that case, electric chair. He's too goofy, gotta go on the electric chair. Honestly, I put Withers above him. I 100% think Withers is hotter than Schmendrick. Yep, below Withers, we're all in agreement. Except for Rue, who's regretting putting Schmendrick on this list because we're now breaking their heart. A tier between Hear Me Out and Electric Chair? Well, there isn't. And I think these two would be in that tier before Schmendrick would. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Just the way the Schmendricks, you know? Alright, next on our list we have Robin Hood from Disney's Robin Hood. And chat, let's not lie. Let's not all pretend that this didn't do something to us as kids. I remember looking at this and being like, why is that fox kind of hot, though? Why that fox kind of hot? This was Zootopia before Zootopia. And chat, I'm seeing some daddy pleases. I'm not disagreeing with it. I think this is a daddy please moment. I think he's bottom of daddy please, but I think he's daddy please. Bro made you realize you were gay and trans. See the power of Disney's Robin Hood. Tedros says, if you don't get it, then it's not for you to get. But how can you look at Disney's Robin Hood and not get it? This is hot. They made this on purpose to be hot. And 100%, what's her name? Mary, whatever her name, Maid Miriam or whatever, right? Maid Miriam. She'll be on the women's tier list. Because when people think of hot people, they think of this movie. Maid Miriam, yeah. Yeah. Robin Hood from Disney's Robin Hood is daddy please. Moving on to number 20. We have Dean Winchester from Supernatural. I mean, at this point, I have to do a women's one because this is so much fun. Dean Winchester from Supernatural. Okay. I had to choose this one because Sam Winchester was also submitted, and so was Dean Winchester. And I chose to go for the one that I thought was hotter. And maybe chat's gonna disagree at this. I think Dean's the hot one. And I think he is... Hi, Gwen. Hi. Where do you want... Oh, no, Gwen, I'll let you choose where Dean goes. Because I think this is important. Where do you want to put Dean? And then chat can't yell at anyone but you. Because for me, I think Dean's in Spit on Me as a Spit on Me character. I think Dean is the boring Winchester. Put him in basic. Okay, you heard her. Dean goes in basic but hot. I am putting him above Loki. For me, he's a Spit on Me. For me, it's reverse where Sam is basic, but Dean is Spit on Me. But I get it. And everybody's going to have a different Winchester. Everybody's going to be a little bit different about it. You know, I said Gwen picks. Can't get mad about it, chat. It's not what I would have done. Can't get mad about it. Dean Winchester, basic but hot. I see it. Next, we have Chandler Bing from Friends, portrayed by Matthew Perry. And for me, this is Electric Chair. This is Electric Chair. I don't like Chandler. I don't think he's very attractive in the show. I think his personality sucks. I think his everything sucks. I think if we're gonna choose a hot one from Friends, it would be Joey. I will say Chandler outranks Ross, but in terms of the Friends universe, all the guys kind of suck. Can't bang a ghost, electric chair. I do think he's top of electric chair, but I don't think he's I could argue hear me out, but for me he's 100% electric chair. There's nothing redeeming about Chandler Bing in my eyes. Like, he really drops the ball on every single thing. So, I'm going to have to say that Chandler Bing is electric chair. If we had any other friend from the Friends, maybe there was a chance. All right, number 20. Moving on to 22. We have the astronaut from Zathura, who turns out to be like the grown-up Josh Hutcherson, right? This was like what there's. That's what this movie is. As a kid, I would have said "Daddy, please." As an adult, I think he's in spit on me territory. But what are we thinking, chat? So I think nowadays he's in spit on me territory after like kind of growing up. But as a kid, I was like, this guy's so cool. He's so mysterious. He's so hot. But knowing what Josh Hutcherson looks like grown up, he's not that. He doesn't do it as much. Top of basic but hot, bottom of spit on me. See, I was gonna leave him right here and spit on me, putting him at the bottom of spit on me. That's where I was thinking about leaving him. Yeah, okay. I think he's spit on me, because that whole scene in the movie is really fun. But yeah, I don't think he belongs anywhere else. It's also crazy that he is below Buster Moon if you really think about it, but I don't need to explain myself about that one anymore. All right, next is the Onceler from the Lorax. We can still put Buster Moon higher. We could. The Onceler from the Lorax, for me, is electric chair or hear me out. I've never been on the Onceler train. I've never been on the Onceler train. I'm seeing basic but hot, 2 electric chairs, daddy please. I don't think he's high. I think he's electric chair. I genuinely think Onceler is electric chair. He wrecked an entire ecosystem. That is true. I'm getting some chairs. Okay, chairs. See, Tumblr Sexy Man does not work here. I don't want to give away. I'm like accidentally scrolling down too far. Do we think he's above anybody in electric chair? Top of Hear Me Out? No, I think he's second on electric chair. I do think Chandler is more attractive than the Onceler. Because Chandler has redeeming qualities, the Onceler doesn't. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. After the Onceler, we have. This is. Oh, if I can grab the picture. Oh, where are you going, buddy? Where do you go? You go right here. This is Simon Elroy from School Spirits. I think he's a hear me out. I don't really see it. I don't really get it. It doesn't really do anything for me. I feel like he's a hear me out. I put him above Vecna. Yeah, I agree that he's... I wouldn't even call him basic. I don't think there's anything basic about him. He just kind of looks like a hear me out. He's an artist and a horror fan? Yeah, epitome of basic, so I think he's still a hear me out. I think this man has nothing really going for him. Like, it's cool that he wants to solve a murder. Okay, so he has a true crime podcast? That puts him near Electric Chair. Is he hotter than Vecna, though? I would say he's hotter than Vecna. I would say he's hotter than Vecna. I think I like where he's... I think I like him at top of Hear Me Out right now. So... Next we have, also from the order, this is Hamish, is his name. He is also a werewolf. This one, for me, is way hotter than Randall here. This one is a lot hotter to me. And honestly, for me, I'd put him near the top of Daddy Please, above the Final Fantasy guy, below Nightwing. He's a professor. He is a werewolf. Look at those beautiful blue eyes. He's got it going for him. I think he's just below Nightwing. And again, the werewolves aren't hot, but just being a werewolf itself is hot. He looks like he's related to John Cena somehow. He does have like a John Cena face. I can see that. I can see that. And John Cena is an I need a towel moment. So like, Daddy Please. I think Daddy Please works. He's got that like innocent glare in his eyes. Like, you know he's into some freaky stuff. You know he's into some freaky stuff. Just saying. So that's... Alright, so that's number 25, chat. We've now ranked 25 men. We're basically a quarter of the way through. And let's do a little quick refresh for anybody just joining. The top of I Need a Towel, we have Riley's dad from Inside Out. Anakin from Revenge of the Sith. Daddy Please, we have Nightwing. Hamish from The Order, Zack Fair from Final Fantasy, Disney's Robin Hood. Spit on Me, we have Randall from The Order, Buster Moon from Sing, Stryker from Hell of a Boss, Hexus from Fern Gully, Zathura astronaut guy. Basic but hot, we have Dean Winchester, Loki, Nod from Epic, The Mandalorian, Wally Clark from School Spirits, Frank McKay from Monsters University. Hear Me Out, we have Simon Elroy from School Spirits, Vecna from Stranger Things, Mike from Inside Job, and Todd Chavez from BoJack Horseman. And the worst of the worst, the electric chairs, we have Chandler Bing from Friends, the Onceler from the Lorax, Rand from Inside Job, Withers from Baldur's Gate 3, and Schmendrick from The Last Unicorn. Freya, I will say, I do not agree with Dean's placement being basic but hot, but I did let Gwen decide where to put him. Gwen said basic but hot. I have no control over it. You can blame Gwen for Dean not being higher. I would have put Dean higher. And it gets the slack off of me. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised at my level of self-control by not putting a lot more men on I Need a Towel. But we'll get to it, definitely. Next, we have... This is a rude choice. I know it's a rude choice because they put their name next to this one. I believe this is GW is their name. GW from Shark Bait is what this is called. Is what this is. And apparently we're getting a lore dump. But without the lore dump, I would say he is a basic but hot. He looks like he's half human, half shark. That's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know who this is, but Rue really wants this to go well, I'm guessing. I mean, I like the jacket. I like the jacket. I like, you know, he's kind of cool. He's a cool looking dude. For me, I think he's in basic but hot. Yeah, that's really it about that. I mean, maybe even like top of Hear Me Out. GW is short for Great White. He calls the MC pet. He likes to bite you. Oh, okay. So he's like a shark guy who hates everybody, but is super protective and calls you pet and likes to bite you. That is Hear Me Out. I'm sorry. This is a Hear Me Out. Bite you in a hot way is still Hear Me Out. It's still Hear Me Out. I would not put him anywhere above Hear Me Out. I think he is Hear Me Out, and I think he's above Todd. I'll give you he's above Todd, but I don't think he deserves anything higher than that. I think if he was higher than that, then we should be concerned. Because there is no way he's higher than that. I don't think you understand how the rest of the world views this person. I feel like this next one is also something that Rue submitted. His name is Julian from the Arcana, which I have seen this guy before, specifically in mobile game ads on YouTube. And it's always something like, make your choice, and there's like 2 people or something. I think he's attractive. I think he's attractive. Do I think he's more attractive than other people, though? Is the question. He's got a cape. That's cool. He's got an eye patch. That's cool. From those mobile game ads I see, he seems like it gets steamy. Yeah, kill the peasant or raise the child vibes. That's what we're getting. That's like, it's that kind of thing. Those are the kind of ads. I want to put him in Spit on Me. I don't want to put him in Daddy Please, I think. I see 2 towels, but I feel like he's a Spit on Me. He's a little twinky for me. Like, he's a little too twinkish to put him in Daddy Please or into I Need a Towel. It's actually a good mobile game. The ads are bad. See, that's what half of the things are. It's like the ads are awful for mobile games. I feel like he's a Spit on Me. I want to put him above the astronaut from Zathura, but under Hexus. Oh, and we have a Daddy Please, really? I don't know. It's so hard. You know, I'll Spit on Me. Yeah, I think he's a Spit on Me. I think he's just too much of a twink to put him in Daddy Please. And I say this with Robin Hood being in Daddy Please. But this man is too, like, he's too twinkish. So I think he's below Hexus and Spit on Me. All right, next we have Duncan from Total Drama. I'm just going to put him up here for now. We'll move him around later. Duncan is a interesting choice. For me, he's not the hottest character from Total Drama. I know why people like him. I don't like how they ruined his character with the whole Gwunkin thing. He had Courtney in the palm of his hand. Him and Courtney were a better match, and then they kind of ruin it by making him kiss Gwen in Total Drama World Tour. So I don't. Who's the hottest Total Drama character to me? For me, it's Alejandro. Alejandro is my top Total Drama character. I was Team Alejandro on World Tour. I really wanted him to win. Watching it back, I like him, both him and Heather. I've never been on the Duncan train. I've never really gotten it. I get like, oh, he's the bad boy, and he wins action because they did like the multiple winners. But I think his, like, as it kind of goes on, it kind of ruins him. I would put him on basic but hot. I'd put him, honestly, I'd put him below Loki in basic but hot. Because I get it. I do understand the Duncan appeal. But I think if it was Duncan and, like, just, if they never messed with Duncan and Courtney, I'd put him higher. But because they mess with Duncan and Courtney, it makes me kind of lose a little bit of respect for Duncan in that process. Don't you dare I'm not putting him above Loki, Freya. I do not think he's above Loki. I was thinking about it, but I don't think he's above Loki. All right, next we have Will Turner from the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And honestly, for me, Will Turner is either Daddy Please or I Need a Towel. I am always happy when he is on my screen. Orlando Bloom is just very attractive, especially with the long hair. He's got, you know, like the weave is working. He's got like, that's a human unit right there. He's got like, you can't even see the lace. I think he is an I Need a Towel. He can't get wet. Well, too bad, because I'm over here flooding, you know? I think he's an I Need a Towel, and I honestly think he's above Anakin. I think he's above Anakin and I Need a Towel. They both have kind of like the same look going on. He's got a scratch. He's a little beaten up too. But there's something about Orlando Bloom. I just think he's hot. I think I Need a Towel. I think Riley's dad is still hotter, but I think Orlando Bloom is second. Will Turner is I Need a Towel. I do not think he's hotter than Riley's dad, but I think he's I Need a Towel. I think he's a very attractive person. See, I don't, because again, what you all are forgetting is Riley's dad awakened a lot of things for people. Chat, we all agree he's I Need a Towel. I do not agree he's below Anakin. We are putting him above Anakin. Next on the list, we have Jack Sparrow from Pirates of the Caribbean. Jack Sparrow, for me, is Electric Chair. I do not find Jack Sparrow attractive. I will never find Jack Sparrow attractive. And as a Johnny Depp hater and proud of it, he's Electric Chair to me. Honestly, I would put him at the bottom of Electric Chair. I would put him at the bottom of Electric Chair. I'm a proud Johnny Depp hater. I will put him above Schmendrick. I still think Withers is hotter than Jack Sparrow. Something about Jack Sparrow is dark-sided and does not do anything for me. So I think he is Electric Chair, I'm vetoing chat's voting on this one. He is electric chair. Schmendrick looks like he's weak. All I'm gonna say, Schmendrick looks weak, and weakness is not hot. So Jack Sparrow goes in electric chair. Riley's dad at the top. What's going on? What's going on is we haven't found somebody hotter than Riley's dad yet, at least for me. Because at the same time, I'm letting chat vote on this. I'm letting everybody vote on this, but it's still up to me. There are definitely people in this list that are higher than than Riley's dad. We just haven't gotten to them yet. Next we have, this is Norm Spellman from the Avatar movie, specifically in his Avatar form. And honestly, I think this is a hear me out. For me, this is a hear me out. I think, like, of the avatars we've seen, of the other ones, I think he's in hear me out. I think he is below Vecna. His avatar form is just not as cool to me as some of the others. He's bottom of hear me out. You know what? I see that. I'm going to put him at bottom of hear me. I think you're right. His avatar form does not work for me. It's just, that's how it is. I can't believe you put the koala and spit on me. Do you know what I mean? Just uses the carry. Listen, Freya, the koala is hot and nobody can tell me otherwise. Buster Moon deserves to be in and spit on me. All right, next we have the avatar form of Jake Sully. To which I will say he's above Norm Spellman's avatar form. And I would say he's in spit on me. I would say he's bottom of spit on me because I think this is a hotter avatar. Buster Moon, but not the Onceler, speaks volumes. Okay, listen, I don't think the Onceler's that attractive. I never got behind the Onceler train, but I did get behind the Buster Moon train. I think he's spit on me. I think he spit on me. I think he's a hotter avatar. I don't think he is higher than the other people in spit on me. I'm not seeing anybody disagreeing. There's not like a long essay waiting for me to read. Nope, no paragraphs calling me out for my horrible takes, which is good. That's good. That's good. All right, next we have Eddie Munson from Stranger Things. And I want to put him in either Hear Me Out or Electric Chair. I think Eddie is gross. I hate his personality. He is one of those people that is like, society doesn't get you, man. It's like, oh, shut up. He's just... Okay, Electric Chair. People... Chad agrees it's Electric Chair. There's something about Eddie that's dark-sided. I want to punch him in the face. Yeah, so Eddie is from Stranger Things Season 4. He is like, he runs the D&D club, so he's a fucking nerd. I think his actor is good. His actor's a good actor, but I don't like Eddie as a character. His hair is also, like, kind of gross. Like, condition. Fuck that Electric Chair. Hell yeah, we're putting him in Electric Chair. We're putting him below the Onceler, above Rand. I'm so sorry, Rue, that nobody likes Eddie. Eddie is not attractive. Especially when you compare him to other Stranger Things people. There are more attractive people in Stranger Things than Eddie. I get filled with rage when he does the devil face. I almost used the devil face as the picture, and I was like, I cannot look at that, and it will make me upset, so I chose not to do that. Next, we have Patrick Verona from 10 Things I Hate About You. And I would put him in Spit on Me 100%. Oh, okay. People are saying I need a towel or daddy, please. I'm not going to disagree. I think he's a very attractive. Heath Ledger plays him. I haven't seen this movie in such a long time. I'm kind of tempted to just leave him at end of daddy, please. Leave him where he is now. See, okay, so I think he was either going to be top of Spit on Me or bottom of daddy, please, in my eyes. End of daddy, please works. Yeah, I think he's end of daddy, please. There's just something about, I don't know when the fuck they made this Nightwing picture, but this Nightwing picture is so good that he's going to be at the top of daddy, please for a while. Like, they're showing it off. He's got the rose in his mouth. Oh, whoever made that Nightwing picture, I hope they got a big fat raise from DC. All right, and then we have human Norm Spellman from Avatar. And human Norm here, I'm just going to put him here for now. He is I feel like he's an electric chair. I think he's hotter as a Na'vi than he is as a human. What are we thinking about that, chat? Electric chair, electric chair. I think, if it wasn't for the fact that he gets hotter as this avatar, because this is hotter than this. I'm sorry. You guys don't like little fucking nerds? You don't like pathetic nerdy twinks? I like pathetic nerdy twinks. I don't like these pathetic nerdy twinks. I think he's electric chair, but I think he's above the Onceler. I think he's above the Onceler in electric chair. He's just way hotter as an avatar. I think that's what really does him in. And Rude, you're gonna dislike my next opinion too, because I know you submitted this. He's above Chandler? I think he's just above the Onceler. I think Chandler is more attractive. Next this is Larry Johnson from Sally Face. I'm just gonna put him here so chat can see. This is not doing anything to me. This is either electric chair or hear me out, and I'm so sorry to tell you this. This is electric chair or hear me out. I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know anything about this man. He is not attractive to me. He looks like a bum. He looks like he's dirty. The lowest of hear me out. He looks like he has no redeeming qualities about himself. There is like nothing going on. I know that he's your profile picture, and that's how I knew you submitted him, but he's just hear me. I think he's bottom hear me out. I kind of want to put him in electric chair. People are saying electric chair would work too. Honestly, I think he's... I don't know where to put him if I put him in electric chair. Because hotter. I think he's below Eddie. I think this is Eddie in an alternate universe. That's how I look at this one. That's what I think of when I look at him. This is just like, this is deviant art Eddie. And I'm so sorry to do this to you. Because I know you like this. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Not sponsored, unless... Dr. Pepper, come get me. Come on, Dr. Daddy Pepper. And then I have water from my Stanley. Also not sponsored, unless Daddy Stanley wants to sponsor me too. Ah. It's so cold. Ooh. Would it help if I told you he's half alien? It would not. It would not. Okay. Moving on. After ruining Rue's entire day, we have the Bog King. I think this is from Strange Magic, not Epic, right? This is the other movie about tiny little forest people. Can someone confirm? Can I get my fact checkers on this? I hope you do this again. I want to get creative. I'm planning on hopefully doing this again because I'm having a lot of fun, and I think chat's having fun, and we're learning a lot about me because I put Buster Moon and spit on me. He's from, he's from Strange Magic, My Humanity, and then Nod is from Epic. They're both movies about tiny little forest people. And you know what? Honestly, I think he isn't spit on me. I think he's attractive. There's something about this guy. He's got like the wings. He kind of looks like a little, he's like a little scrungly bug guy. I would put him in spit on me. There's something about this guy that's like, I see the attractiveness. I see the appeal. His name's the Bog King. That kind of goes hard. That kind of goes hard, chat. He's a king. He's a king. He has a castle, I bet. I haven't seen Strange Magic in a long time, too. He looks like anthropomorphic Hopper from Bug's Life, and Hopper from Bug's Life is hot. He's hot. I think Hopper is hot. Do not give me an L. He's kind of hot. I think he's bottom of spit on me, but I think he's still in spit on me. We're leaving him there. Again, we can rearrange later. Number 38. We have, this is Muriel or Muriel. I don't know how to pronounce it. From the same game as this guy, the Arcana. And this guy, I think he's where he belongs. I think he belongs in Daddy Please. He's muscular. He's got the ripped clothing. He's got the like some kind of chain collar. Like, this is hot to me. He's definitely Daddy Please. I think he's above the Final Fantasy guy. He's a 6'10" hunk of muscle who wouldn't hurt a fly. See, that part, leave it or take it. He has a pet wolf. Yeah, that's Daddy Please. And like, my favorite thing is when a man wears nothing. Like, a man wearing nothing is what the world needs. He's Daddy Please. Migongaga. I think he's hot. He's very hot. He's very attractive. I think he's Daddy Please. Who's next? After... Alright, next we have the human form of Jake Sully from Avatar. Put you there so we can see him. So Jake Sully, human form. I think he's basic but hot. Why are we saying chair, my humanity? Is because he's in one? Is that why we're saying chair? He looks homophobic. He does, but he's not. He's not. Because, like, I think it's the same problem as Norm here, where he's just hotter as an avatar. So I would say he's basic but hot, and honestly, I'd put him at bottom of basic but hot. I would make him bottom of basic but hot. I don't have an issue with him, but I think he's just he's hotter as an alien. Next we have Little Creek from Spirit, which is the movie about the horse. I think he's attractive. I think he's like a basic but hot. I don't think he's below basic but hot. I think he's he's cute. He could be like bottom of spit on me. But he's like near the top of basic but hot. But I feel like for me he's near the bottom of spit on me. I don't know much about the Spirit movie. I know it's also like a TV show. Above Bog King. You know what? I can give you that. I can give you above Bog King. I think he spit on me. I think he's either he's either top of basic but hot or he's near the bottom of spit on me. The TV show doesn't exist. Don't talk about it. Okay. Apparently I said a no-no thing about that. But yeah, he's an attractive guy. And all the pictures I saw, he was never wearing a shirt. And so, like I said above, when men don't wear when men don't wear clothing, they're always hotter to me. And yeah, you can clip that and you can replay that for anybody who wants to know. But men should not wear clothing, in my opinion. If a man wants to be hot, take off your clothes. All right. So that was that. Next we have Dimitri from Anastasia. And I remember liking Anastasia as a kid and remember thinking this man was really attractive. But then as I was looking up photos for him, I was just like, why does he look like that? Why is his face drawn like that? I still think he's hot, but like look at his face and tell me that it's not a little sinister. He's kind of fugly. I think he's fugly in a good way. But like when you stop him, he's hotter in motion. Thank you. He is hotter in motion. So I would put him in Daddy Please. But where would I put him above anybody in Daddy Please? Because this is not this. He has the hot and he knows it face. He does. I think he's bottom of Daddy Please. Low is Daddy. Okay. Yeah. The bottom of Daddy Please. Because I see it. I think it's just like if he's. I think the motion thing is really important for this. Next we have Risley from Genshin Impact. And I am putting this man in the towel category. He's just hot to me. I have not played Genshin Impact in months, chat. I just want to preface this. But when I was playing, this was my go-to. He is one of my favorite characters in this entire game. He is buff. He's got a huge ass, and he punches first, asks questions later. He's got a wolf motif. He's got red and black color scheme. He's the warden of the prison, so ACAB doesn't apply to him in this situation, at least for me. I think he's in I Need a Towel, because when I see this man, I need a towel. Ass and punches first, ask questions later is all you needed to say. He has a fucking baker, like a fucking bakery back there. He's like, y'all ordered the cake. It is, for a game that doesn't sexualize its men as much as its women, they sexualized this man, and it worked. He's bottom of I Need a Towel, but he's in I Need a Towel. Ooh. All right. Next we have Garrett from Twilight. I haven't seen the Twilight movies in a long time. In a long, long time. So I don't remember much about Garrett. I think he's a hear me out or he's a basic but hot. I'm tempted to put him in basic but hot. I don't remember much about his character. I think Emmett is the hottest of the vampires, if we're going to rank them. Like Emmett, Edward, in terms of those men. Carlisle, too. Carlisle is so fucking hot. Carlisle is an I Need a Towel. I'm actually shocked nobody submitted Carlisle. He gives Dom vibes, but when a woman hurts him, you immediately find out he's a sub. He looks like Riley's dad and Daniel Radcliffe. See, that is kind of true, but I think he's... It's just something about his vibe. I would put him in either near the top of Hear Me Out or the bottom of Basic But Hot. I'm leaning towards he's hotter than Jake Sully's human form. Does anybody have any objections to hotter than human Jake Sully? Yeah, he's British. Oh yeah, then he's really near this bottom here. So yeah, we're gonna put him in bottom of Basic But Hot. Next, Electric Chair, Jasper from Twilight. He's Electric Chair. I'm sorry. He's bottom of the barrel. He is not hot. He's a Confederate soldier. He's kind of racist. He looks at you with those eyes where he just goes, "Whoa." His eyes are always bulging. Looks like they're about to pop out of his sockets. Jasper from Twilight is the bottom of the barrel. He's a bargain bin vampire. He's a 10, but he's racist, makes him not a 10. Honestly, you know what? He's getting his own fucking tier. He's getting his own fucking tier. And we're doing this. This is the Jasper tier. Oh, what did I just do? Wrong. Let's do this one. Yeah, this is the Jasper tier. Because he is worse than Electric Chair. He is worse than Electric Chair. I can't see Jasper now. Yeah, you're talking about that one girl who does her Jasper impression, and she's got the wig and the contacts. Because I also can only think about her. But Jasper is racist. Yeah, we're gonna name the tier racist. You're right. Can Nerd Guy go after Jasper? No, Schmendrick is better than Jasper. For one, we finally found somebody who Schmendrick is better than, and it's Jasper. Oh my god. All right, next. Also from Twilight, we have Charlie Swan, Bella's dad. And I want to put him in I Need a Towel. And chat, you need to decide if he belongs there as well. Because Charlie Swan is one of the hottest people in this movie and nobody talks about it. Honestly, I think he is the top of the tier. I think he is top of I Need a Towel. I think Charlie Swan walked so Riley's dad could run, if that makes sense. So Charlie Swan is the blueprint. He is the ultimate form of what Riley's dad could have been. Charlie Swan is the hottest character in Twilight. He's a good dad. He has good looks. Like, there's nothing wrong with Charlie Swan.
That's dumb.
Thank you, the senior poopers, the Sir Poopers. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hi, Rose. Hi, bestie. We're ranking men. Charlie's dad, Charlie Swan, Bella's dad from Twilight, top of the tier list. Charlie is hotter than Riley's dad, but Riley's dad gets more recognition. Exactly. Riley's dad, again, Charlie walks so Riley's dad could run. Charlie's the blueprint of a perfect man. Rose, do not listen. They are not getting bullied. Their choices of men are just bad. They're really wanting Schmendrick here to be higher than Electric Chair. Mod me, everyone getting banned. If I mod you, you can only give out seconds. You're not banning everybody. I will mod you, but you're not banning everybody. You can give out a second. But I don't know if you know how to do that. Schmendrick said a slur. Jordan out of the stream with 0 followers. Rose, please don't. Please don't. You're gonna ruin me. Me and my 28 people. Don't slander him like this. Schmendrick did not say a slur. Why are we saying that he said a slur? He is just pathetic. And that's why he doesn't belong higher on the list. He's too pathetic. All right, after Charlie, we have Steve Harrington from Stranger Things. And so after we've decided that Eddie was awful, Steve is the anti-Eddie. He is the attractive one. He is the one who finally undoes whatever Eddie tried to do. Steve has always been that guy. His redemption is amazing to watch. He's so attractive. I think he's bottom of Spit on Me, above the Bog King. I hate men, let's rate women. That is going to be the next tier list, Rose. We will be doing a rate women stream. So I will have another poll set up for that one, another little forum to submit people for, and we'll do that. But we gotta get the men out of the way first, because everybody knows women are better than men. Submit me. Somebody, you can submit yourself. Somebody's gonna submit Gwen probably too. Do we think Bog King is above Steve? I'm seeing justice for Bog King. Are we putting Bog King above Steve? Women are better. Thank you, Steven. I agree. Women are better. You know what? I will put Bog King above Steve. What up, Abby? Welcome on in. Welcome. How you doing? What madness did you miss, Tydrastis? Well, why don't we why don't we look at the full board here? I Need a Towel finally has a new reigning champ, Charlie Swan. And the worst tier has now been made, the racist tier. Justice is getting banned for some reason, I guess. He missed the madness. He's not getting banned. You're not getting banned. You're not getting banned. It's a joke. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. You're getting banned because you got rid of the nut button. That's how Rose would ban you. I could see her. I could see her doing that. She's gonna take you out of every stream. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Give me that. Give me that. Rose, you get it. You get it. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. Oh my god. Alright, so after Steve, we have another Genshin character, chat. And this is one of the first men of this game that I ever simped over. And this is Alhaitham. Why is Jack Sparrow in the chair? Because I'm a Johnny Depp hater first and foremost. That's why. Also, he's scrungly. This is Alhaitham. Alhaitham is a scribe. He's got massive honkers. Does this mean I like Amber Heard? You can dislike multiple people at the same time. Fun fact, you can not like anybody in that trial. And I don't like either of them. Tedros says, Anakin is not hotter than Charlie Swan. I'm sorry. Alhaitham he's kind of acoustic. He's a little bit acoustic. He's always got his headphones on. He's always listening to some. He's a little bit of a jerk in terms of like social cues. He doesn't pick up on them because he's a little acoustic, as I said. I think he's daddy please. I think he is below Nightwing still. I think he's above Haymitch. If I can get him there. I think he belongs here. He's so hot. Ugh. And this is personal bias coming in here, chat. I'm always gonna stick with personal bias first. Okay, yeah. Add Nezuko from Demon Slayer as top spot for girls. I mean, you gotta submit her. I'm excited about the girls list because I feel like that one's gonna be fun. The ranking women, because we're also gonna have completely separate tier names. How is Will Turner above Anakin? Have you looked at him? What do you mean? How is he above? Okay, next we have Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And for me, he is on Spit on Me, bottom of Spit on Me. He's another person where ACAB does not apply in my vocabulary. Because I think he's fun. He's fun to be around. He's fun to watch. Electric chair? You're gonna electric chair Jake Peralta? What did he do to you? By the end of the show, he's not a cop anymore. So yeah, so it's not even, we don't have to worry. He's not a cop. I think he's bottom of Spit on Me. I think he's either in Spit on Me or he's in Basic But Hot. Yeah, he's a bicon. Bottom of Basic? I give him Basic. Okay, we'll give him Basic But Hot. I think he belongs bottom of Spit on Me. But if you all hate the fact that he's a cop, I understand that and I respect that, because fuck cops. Basic But Hot, we'll go with Basic But Hot. I will give him above human Jake Sully, because a cop is bad, but a military takeover of a planet that isn't your own, it seems a little bit worse. All right. Who is after Jake Peralta? Next we have Miguel from The Road to El Dorado. And honestly, I would put him in either Spit on Me or Daddy Please. He's a very attractive man. He's great in the movie. Either Daddy Please or Spit on Me. I'm seeing some Daddy Pleases. I'm so glad. Yeah, I think he's a Daddy Please. Daddy Please at the bottom. Do we put him above Dimitri or do we put him... I think we put him above Dimitri. I think because the thing that puts him over Dimitri is kill him. You don't like Miguel? I think he's above Dimitri because Dimitri out of motion looks worse than Miguel out of motion. I will say as a kid, I liked the other guy from El Dorado more. I forgot his name. But it is what it is. All right, number 50. So like almost halfway through. We have Tadashi from Big Hero 6. Tulio, yeah, that is his name. Yep. I liked Tulio more as a kid. So Tadashi, Big Hero 6. I get it. He's hot. I feel like I want to put him like near the top of Basic but Hot. Because in the end, he is just a college student. He's kind, hot, and smart. He is. You're right. Atomic Wiz, thank you for the first time chat. You're right. He is. That's why I want to put him at the top of Basic but Hot. I would put him, honestly, above everybody on this tier. Because I think he could be in Spit on Me, but the fact that he blows up... Again, as Gwen said, it's hard to bang a ghost. At least the bottom of Spit on Me. Why is there an octopus? Are you talking about this one, Rose? Mike is his name. He's a mushroom creature. Or are you talking about Frank McKay from Monsters University? Because this is a monster. Yeah. This is Frank McKay from Monsters University. And he's here because people are degenerates. I don't know what else to tell you. There's a mushroom, there's Vecna, there's the koala. Disney's Robin Hood. Alright. Number 51, we have Milo from Atlantis. This is one that I know so many people love. They love this little twink. I don't like the twink. I've never understood his appeal. I've never understood the appeal of this guy. He looks like me. The whole cast is the same voice as Marty from Back to the Future. I don't know what to say. I've just never understood the appeal for Milo. Like, yes, he's a little nerdy. That means I'm cute. Okay. If you guys... Uh-oh, did I just break my camera on accident? Yeah, I did. Oh, we're back. Hell yeah. I almost broke it. Listen, if you guys agree that he's cute, I'll give it to you that he's cute. But I'm not putting him above Steve. If he's going in Spit on Me, he's going bottom of Spit on Me. Because personally, I would put Tadashi above him. But we said Tadashi was basic but hot. So I cannot reasonably put him in Daddy Please. I just don't understand the appeal of Milo. I've never understood the Milo thing. I've never gotten on the Milo train, and that's me. That's just me. Um, you don't think he'd spit on me? You don't have to think they're going to spit on you. You just want them to. Like, of the people in this tier list who would spit on you, it would be Randall, Striker, Hexus, probably this guy, Bog King, and Steve. They would spit on you. Bog King would spit on you too much that you ask him to stop. That's what I believe. All right, next we have Raphael from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, specifically the 2012 version, I was told. The second guy in Hear Me Out, you talk about Vecna? He is, that's why he's in Hear Me Out, but he's also, like, not human. So anyways, Raphael from the 2012 Ninja Turtles. Basic but hot? Basic but hot. Okay, yeah, okay. Where in basic but hot? Because I would put him above Mandalorian. Personally, I'd put him above Mandalorian. Like right here. In basic but hot. Did anyone submit King Julian? No, nobody submitted King Julian. But King Julian would go in Daddy Please. Alright. We're gonna leave him there. Next we have, this is Gavin from Boo Bitch, which I have not seen. I don't know much about. Would somebody care to explain, who, if anybody who's here who submitted this, explain to me Gavin from Boo Bitch? I feel like it might have been Rue. Okay, I was right, it was. Did someone put in Ghostface? No, Ghostface would be in I Need a Towel, though. I think that's self-explanatory. Is that the kid from Liv and Maddie? I have no idea. The only one I know from Liv and Maddie is the one who's on Broadway. I think he's like either a Hear Me Out or a Basic But Hot. Like, I feel like this kid and this kid are the exact same person. They're literally in the exact same pose. He's a medium, he talks to ghosts, he fucks a ghost, and he's such a sweetheart. He has all these goth friends, he's so cute, I love him. But he's also basic but hot. I feel like he's Hear Me Out. These are the same person. They're literally wearing the exact same thing, doing the exact same pose. Like, I cannot unsee it, so that makes me just want to put him above the other one. Like, they could go anywhere, these two. They're so interchangeable with one another. We're gonna leave him there. We're gonna leave him there. So this next one has had controversy in my own life. Like, people, I've gone to work and have had full-blown debates about this man as to whether or not he's hot. And that is Nick from New Girl. Because to me, I like Nick. I think Nick's hot. I think Nick's great. People do not like Nick. A lot of people do not like Nick. I don't think... Yeah, Rose doesn't like Nick, it looks like. I think Nick is a good character. I think he fumbles the bag a lot. But I like Nick. I think... Nick who? Nick is from New Girl. He's one of Jess's roommates. They date a little bit. I think the hotter of the roommates is Schmidt. I think he is the better one. I do understand why people think From Go Piss Girl? No, he's a new girl, not Go Piss Girl. He's with Zoe Deschanel. He has dirty feet. Oh, he has dirty feet? I'm gonna put him at the bottom of basic but hot then. I'll put him above Garrett. Or do I put him above Wally? I think I put him above Wally but under Mandalorian. Nick is way hotter than Schmidt. I don't think that's true. I think Schmidt is the hottest one. Nick is definitely hotter than Schmidt. I don't agree. Schmidt's a Republican. Nick doesn't know how to take care of himself. I just don't get it. Personally, I don't get it. All right. We're officially at the halfway point with this next one. We have Kakashi from Naruto. And I'm telling y'all right now, this is a daddy please. Kakashi's a daddy please. A ninja, teacher, trainer, good hair. I think he's like... Is he hotter? He's hotter than Hamish. You would put him above Nightwing, honestly? I think he is above Nightwing. Yeah, Gwen gets it. Gwen, yeah, you're right. Kakashi goes and Daddy Please. Exactly. That's 100%. Obito would agree. Daddy Please Kakashi. I think Kakashi is finally the one to dethrone Nightwing here. I had a crush on Kakashi as a kid, and I didn't even watch Naruto. Alright. So we're officially halfway, chat. Moving right along. We have Li Shang from Mulan. And I honestly think you just do one of these. Put him right here. I think he's in Spit on Me. Because I think the thing about Shang is, like, he's hot, but all he really has going for him is that he didn't know that Mulan was not a man. I think he's hot. I still think he's hot. He has a great song. Yeah, he's like learning things about himself. He's like, I'm attracted to this man. And he goes, oh, it's not a man? Huh. I think he has like a bi awakening, and that's good. I would put him right there, like in the middle of Spit on Me. Personally. Yeah. I think he's middle of Spit on Me. And next we have Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. And I went with the 30-year-old version because I don't know how old he is in the movies. I just found he has a 30-year-old version, so we're going to go with this one. I like a man who's missing a leg, you know? I like that he's missing his leg. That's kind of hot. He's got battle scars. I would honestly put him... I would put him in Spit on Me. He has a nice beard. I would put him maybe above Julian here. I think Hexus is too much like his body T, so I feel like Hiccup loses in the body T department. He's 15 in the first movie, 18 plus in the others. Okay, so I'm glad I didn't go with first movie Hiccup, but that's why we're going with 30-year-old Hiccup. So we're gonna put Hiccup there. This next one, I don't know why you people think I'm not gonna say electric chair for some of these. We have L from Death Note, and this is an electric chair. This is electric chair. I don't know why people think he's hotter than electric chair. L from Death Note is electric chair, and so I would love somebody to try to tell me he's not. Rose, please, you cannot do this to me. Spin on me, daddy, please. No, I think he's electric chair. You know what? For because Rose wants me to, I will push him up into Hear Me Out. I think he belongs in electric chair, but I will give you the benefit of the doubt, Rose, and I will put him in Hear Me Out. I think he belongs in electric chair. He is bottom of Hear Me Out, though. All right, next we have Flynn Rider from Tangled, and I already know he belongs in the top 3 tiers. It's just a matter of where does Flynn Rider belong in the top 3 tiers. Do we think he's Towel? Do we think he's Daddy? Let's decide, chat. Because I don't think he spit on me. I think he's right into... He's either Daddy or Towel. There is no in between. Daddy? Daddy. Okay, I'm seeing daddies. I would put him above Wolf Guy. Upper Daddy. It's the Smolder. It's really the Smolder. Yeah, he's top 5 Daddy, I think. Above Dimitri. Yeah, he's definitely above Dimitri. I think he's top 5 Daddy. Below Al-Haytham. I forgot what is his name? Muriel? Muriel? It's one. I don't want to mispronounce it. It's either Muriel or Muriel. So, I'm good with Flynn Rider staying there. Next we have Bruno Madrigal from Encanto. And I think he's exactly where he belongs. He's in Hear Me Out. There's nothing inherently wrong with Bruno, but Bruno's in Hear Me Out. Electric Chair. I think he's in Hear Me Out. It's so, like, it's hard for me because this is basically a Lin-Manuel Miranda insert character, and I hate Lin-Manuel Miranda, but John Leguizamo saves him by voicing him. So I would think Bruno is in Hear Me Out, and I would honestly put him right under Todd for Hear Me Out. We're gonna put him there. Okay, next we have Donatello, and I believe this is from the 2006 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles specifically, is what I was told. And Donatello, for me, is hotter than Raphael. So if he's not in the top of basic but hot, he's near the bottom to spit on me. Donatello is the smart one. Donatello, 2007. Okay. I do think he's hotter than Raph. I would say I was a Leonardo kid growing up, so do with that what you will. Okay, bottom of spit on me. We'll put him bottom of spit on me. Don't they all look the same with different masks? And no, Rose. Look how different they look. This one's holding Sai, and this one holds a staff. All right. Next we have, and I don't know which one of you motherfuckers submitted this one. We got Bobble from Tinkerbell. I think he's right where he belongs. Maybe, no, we'll put him above Schmendrick. Bobble should not be here. I'm sorry. Above Withers. Fine, I'll put him above Withers. I don't think he should go anywhere higher. I'm not hearing you out. We're not doing a hear me out for this. This Bobble's an electric chair. We're gonna fry that fucker. All right, next we have Casey Jones, also from the 2007 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie. Honestly, I think he's basic but hot. I think he's basic but hot. I think he's like right here in basic but hot. Hear me out, burn baby burn. Lower than Raph? Okay, I'll put him above Frank. How about that? My mask name was Casey because of him. I don't think there's anything wrong with Casey. Casey Jones is a good character, but like, I think compared to what we have on this list, he just doesn't. He's not getting out of the basic but hot allegations. All right, let's move on to Megamind. Megamind is a weird one. Megamind, I feel like should be in Hear Me Out, but I know you people are going to say higher. Why would I use that picture? Because yeah, Megamind now has some lore behind him. Oh, people actually want to put him in an electric chair. That's interesting. I think this is the sequel one. But it's still Megamind. Fry Megamind. Wow, okay. I thought chat was going to really argue with me about this one. Bottom of electric chair. You did not. No. We're not blaming this on me. You just said Megamind from Megamind. And I was like, I know Megamind from Megamind. This is Megamind from Megamind. His head fits perfectly in the hat. I think Megamind is above Eddie. I think that's where we put Megamind. Above Onceler? Okay, we'll put him above Onceler. All right, next we have Leto Atreides from Dune. We'll just put him there. Tell me if I'm wrong, chat, but I think it's a towel moment. You can't have somebody portrayed by Oscar Isaac and have it not be a towel moment. Yeah, we're all in agreement on this one. Above Anakin, TBH. You know what? I agree. Above Anakin. Leto Atreides. Above Anakin. I agree. Alright, next we have... You people. You people are a bunch of degenerates. I'm like looking at the list forgetting who's on this. We have fucking Pitch Black from Rise of the Guardians. And I know you people are already going to put him in spit on me, so why do we even have to pretend that you wouldn't put him in spit on me? Daddy. We got two daddies. Yes, daddy. So I guess he's a daddy. And you know what? I get it. He's evil. He's from Rise of the Guardians. I know one person in this chat loves Rise of the Guardians so much, and they're really going to be happy when another character shows up later. I think he's bottom of Daddy Please. I'm not putting him above anybody in Daddy Please. I think he's... I'll give you him in the tier. And he's just in Daddy Please. Rose, I really hope I put whoever you submitted in, because there were some people I was not able to put in. So I'm hoping that I did put whatever you put in here. I'm hoping. I don't know what people submitted. I couldn't track what anybody submitted. I didn't collect I didn't collect emails, so I couldn't see what anybody put. If I did, I would have put yours. But it's all random. Okay, so that was Pitch Black. Next we have fucking Hordak from She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. And honestly would. Are you on the list, Zach? That's a good question. You are on the list. I put you on the list. Oh, good. So Rose's things are in here then. Okay, so honestly, Hordak is a wood. I wouldn't put him in Hear Me Out. I think basic but hot or above. Personally for me. Hordak Prime is Hear Me Out, but Hordak is at least basic but hot. And honestly, I would put him below Raph, above Mando. I'd put him right in the middle of basic but hot. All I'm going to say right there. Okay, next we have Spencer Shea from iCarly. And I want to put Spencer high because I think Spencer is an attractive man. He's a good caretaker of his sister. And knowing what we know now about Dan Schneider, he was always like watching Jerry Trainer. Can't go wrong with him. Jerry Trainer is such a great guy. Wonderful portrayal of Spencer Shea. I would put him either in top of Spit on Me or lower Daddy Please. Daddy, I think he's above Miguel in Daddy. I would put him right here in Daddy. He's like a soft daddy. And he's an artist. Yeah, Daddy Please. Spencer is Daddy Please. I agree. All right. We're okay. We're good. We're good with this. Number 69. We reached the nice number. And I submitted these pictures. These pictures were put in here randomly, chat. But I just can't help but laugh at who got number 69. And that is fucking Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad got number 69. And I just think that's the universe telling us something. Because he would get number 69. Mr. White! You gotta put me in Spit on Me, Mr. White! Hell yeah, bitch! I think he spit on me. This picture is also a really good picture of him. I'm number 69, bitch! I'm watching Coco Melon, bitch! Low level, basic but hot. I think he's in Spit on Me. I think he's below Bog King. Because Bog King and Jesse are very similar if you think about it. I'm good with him being right here. All right, we're moving on. Yeah, Bog King and Jesse are very similar. We have Lip Gallagher from Shameless. And I've never seen Shameless, chat. I've never seen Shameless. I do know that this is the guy who's in The Bear, who everybody loves. Jeremy Allen White is his name. I don't get it. I don't get it. I want to put him in Basic But Hot. Oh, Freya, Jesse Pinkman was number 69 on the list. He's the 69th ranking we did. I think he's in top of Basic But Hot. Do we think he's... I think he's hotter than Loki, not as hot as Dean. I don't know much about his character, but I do know that I think he's attractive. I'd put him in Basic But Hot, near the top. I saw the Calvin Klein ad. All right. He does kind of look like Gene Wilder, but I don't think he looks as Gene Wilder in this photo. All right, next we have Chidi from The Good Place. And Chidi from The Good Place is... he's a mess, but he's a hot mess. I would put him in Daddy Please, but like lower Daddy Please. Like, I would put him above Robin Hood. Daddy Please. Chidi he's like a philosophy professor. He's really smart. He's terrible at making decisions, so he's just like me. He a Libra for real. He's ripped. He's so shredded. It's surprising because of how nerdy he seems. But hunka hunka, honky honky, spit in my face, slap me around, make me call you daddy. End quote right there. All right. So people are good with that. Good. Hey, Jasper, how you doing, racist? Next, we have David from Lilo and Stitch. And this is a daddy. This is a daddy, please. David from Lilo and Stitch is so attractive. He's a surfer. Spit on me. We're thinking spit on me. I was gonna put him in Daddy Please, but I think he can go and spit on me. Yeah. Honestly, I think he might be top of spit on me. I remember having such a crush on David, and he gets with Nani. Like, if you get with Nani, you're sold, dude. I would say he's either lowest Daddy Please or he's top of spit on me. I would give him top of spit on me. I think we're gonna stick with top of spit on me. He got with Nani. Do you know how fucking crazy that is? Because when we do the women tier list, one of you people better fucking submit her. Because she's going right into the top tier. Alright? Alright, next, also representing The Good Place, we have Jason Mendoza. And Jason in The Good Place is so stupid, bless his heart. But so hot at the same time. I would put him in Spit on Me. And I would put him above Zathura Astronaut and Spit on Me. You would tell him to spit on me, and he would spit on himself because he doesn't understand what you mean. High spit on me? I think he could be high spit on me. I would put him, like, actually, maybe I'd put him above Randall. I think we put him above Randall. I like how we're all in agreement that Chidi is the hotter one, but Jason is also still so hot. Also, the thing about Randall is I can't help but think that, like, yeah, he's in Radio Rebel, so like it kind of ruins him a bit, but it's fine. All right, next we have Carl Gallagher from Shameless. And I don't know much about this, but I did Google it, and he's above 18. So I was like, cool, it counts, I guess. But I was getting a lot of pictures of him as a kid, so I imagine he's one of those people who grows up as the show happens. I think he's bottom basic but hot. Nothing about this does it for me. It's the little smirk, too, that I don't like about him. I know I just chose this photo, but all the other ones, he looked too young that I would be scared to put on this tier list. I could give him maybe above Garrett from Twilight. I'd say above Garrett. I don't care how he usually smiles. That don't matter to me. He looks like an ass. Yeah, he's supposedly he is not like I did Google this to make sure, and he is of age because I was worried about some of these people. I did have to reject some submissions because I'm not about to get into that trap. But this is like supposed to be like he's at least 18 in the show with this image. That's what Google told me. I don't like him. I don't like him. I think the actor, like the actor's like 20 something. I'm like, okay. But I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel. It's just I think I'm gonna leave him there. 21 when the show ends. Okay. So that's that one. He's like 12 when it starts. See, that's weird to me. It's just weird to me. I don't like it. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So next we have. We're just gonna leave him there. For the time being. And next we have. If I can pull on my list. All right, this one should be good, chat. Because we have Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil. And I want to put him in Daddy Please. But he could also be High Spit on me. But I want to hear what you think. What do we think? What do we think? Daddy Please, Daddy Please. That's what I'm thinking. Daddy Please. Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil is so hot. I think it's just the photo. It's just the photo, all right? Again, he's a person where ACAB does not apply. I think he is right under Flynn Rider. I think he's right there on Daddy Please. I think Leon is one of the hottest people to ever have been created for a video game. And you cannot tell me otherwise. Alright, next we have... We're going to leave him Daddy Please. Next, also from Resident Evil, we have Albert Wesker. And... I don't care what anybody says, Wesker is so hot. There are people who get it and you get it, and there are people who don't and you're wrong. But Wesker is hot. Wesker is at least Daddy Please. He's hot. He is hot. You'd say hear me out? I think oh, you know what? Okay. If he's not Daddy Please, he's Spit on Me. He's got he has like a tentacle virus. He's got a nice voice. He's a villain. Don't you tell me Wesker is nothing. Wesker is everything. And Nyx gets it. Yeah, tentacle virus. You heard that right. I would put him in Spit on Me if you guys don't think he belongs in Daddy. All right, yeah, spit on me. And I think he's above Hexus, but under Striker. I think he's right there in spit on me. We're leaving him there. He deserves a high placement. He deserves a high placement. There is no world where Wesker belongs in the chair. I'm sorry. I have to disagree with people who do not like Wesker. Because he is good. The Wesker lover approves. That's all I needed in life. All right. Next we have, this is Vanitas. I think it's Vanitas from the case study of Vanitas. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not familiar with this. I do not know much about this. I think this man's attractive. I feel like he is under Wesker for sure. Honestly, for me, he's above Milo. I would put him above Milo. Just saying. I think he would go above Milo. Basic but hot. Do we think he's above Duncan? I like his one little earring, because the one little earring really seals the deal. We'll leave him here. We'll leave him here. All right, next we have James from Team Rocket. And James is hot. James is attractive. He's a little gay. We love him anyways. I think he's in near the bottom of basic but hot. I think he's near the middle. I think he's hotter than Carl, less hot than Frank. I would not say he's a daddy. I would not say James is a daddy. I'm sorry. He's not. You can yell at me later for it. Tell me how wrong I am later, alright? He's not a daddy. Does he come with his Pokemon? Well, if he comes with Carnivine, you're getting that good Gok Gok 9000, so... Hard to say. I'm cackling over you putting him behind Frank. I think Frank's hot. I don't know. Alright, next we have a towel again, chat. We finally have another towel. And you can tell me if it's wrong, but you're gonna look crazy if you think this is wrong. We have Peeta Mellark from the Hunger Games. And this man is hotter than Anakin, less hot than Oscar Isaac. But Peeta is so hot. Peeta is so fucking hot. He is a towel if I've ever seen a towel. Well, by the end of the movies, he's an adult, so... Peeta Mellark is 100% in the Idea Towel category, because at the end of the movies and the books, when they have like him and Katniss have a family and he's shown to be a good dad, that kind of stuff, like that's a towel. That's I need a towel. Like Josh Hutcherson was the best part of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I think we're in agreement. Good. Next on the list, we have number 80. We got Sephiroth from Final Fantasy. And I know he's going to at least be in between these tiers, let's be real. But where is he gonna go? Because... Give me a towel. Yeah. I think Sephiroth... He is so hot. He's got the hair, he's got the giant sword. He really knows how to use that sword. Top of towel? I still think Charlie Swan is hotter. I would put him above Riley's dad, though. I do think he's above Riley's dad. Charlie Swan is still the hottest person on this list just because, like, he's realistic. He's grounded. He's a great person. And he's the hottest one in a movie full of hot vampires. But Sephiroth above Riley's dad for sure. We can all agree on that. All right, next we got a weird one next. Got at least 2 weird ones in a row, actually. First off, we have Chucky, and I was specifically told the doll form of Chucky, which I'm gonna put in an electric chair because there's no way it's not an electric chair. I will put it above Johnny Depp, though. I'm putting it above Johnny Depp. I'm putting it above Jack Sparrow. Because the Chucky doll is cool. It's a cool concept, cool character. Brad Dourif, great voice for it. So he's got a really nice voice. I would put him above Jack, yeah. I think we're putting Chucky here. Chucky's in the chair, but bottom of chair. You think Schmendrick is better than a Chucky doll? If I move Chucky, he would just go below Jack. I think Schmendrick is the worst of the chair. Schmendrick, nothing's beating Schmendrick, I think. The only thing beating Schmendrick is where Racist lives. It's a doll possessed by a serial killer's soul, though, so it's really the serial killer. I'll put him below Jack, but he's not going below Schmendrick. Why do I hate Schmendrick so much? Look at him. Look at him. Listen, you can't even be mad at me because I agree with you that Bog King is hot, all right? And that's not a normal thing to say either. Hi, Sadie. Welcome back. Tiffany is hotter than the Chucky doll, and she better be on the women's list. I love the Tiffany doll. The Tiffany character, even from Chucky, is great. I don't think Schmendrick is better than anybody. The only thing better than Schmendrick, the only thing worse than Schmendrick is the racist Jasper. That's why he has his own tier. Because Jasper is a racist, and he does not belong in the chair because he shouldn't even be on this list. That's the only thing worse than Schmendrick. So Schmendrick isn't even last. Next up, we have the fucking Duolingo owl. You motherfuckers. Put the Duolingo owl. And honestly, I'm tempted to say, hear me out. I'm tempted to say, hear me out, only because racist here. Is Duolingo Owl confirmed to be racist? Because here's the thing about the Duolingo Owl. He did get a BBL. That is documented footage that the Duolingo Owl got a BBL. So I want to say, hear me out, and honestly, I'd put him next to Mike. I would put him next to Mike, honestly. I would put him above GW, right next to Mike here. I think he also got M-pregged. Yeah, thank you for mentioning that one. The Duolingo Owl has been through every single kink and fetish imaginable known to mankind. So that has to be a hear me out. Alright, next we have Raiden from Metal Gear Solid. Or at least Metal Gear itself. I like it. I think it's either a spit on me or a daddy please. What do you guys think? I think he's hot. Okay, being a murderer doesn't increase your chances. Keep him in the chair. I don't know about keeping him in the chair. I like him. I think he's at least in spit on me. Daddy. Honestly, I would put him under Spencer Shea. I think that's where I want to put him. Under Spencer. We're moving on. Next we have Solus from Dragon Age. I don't like this. I want to give him the chair. Ew, chair. Yeah, I think we give him the chair. I think we put him, honestly, below Withers. Hear me out at least. Hear me out? What is the hear me out here? Yassified Gollum electric chair. I think he's electric chair. He's ugly. He's the most tragic romance option. But he's ugly. Like, I'd rather date Withers than him. I just don't see it. This next one was actually, I loved whoever submitted this. I thought it was, I enjoy it. We have the guys from Phineas and Ferb who sing Squirrels in My Pants. So we got the OG Simps on the Simp list. SIMP, Squirrels in My Pants. I would put them in basic but hot. I would put them above Carl, under James. Personally, I think that's where they belong. The one with the 2 on his shirt and is daddy, and the other one is hear me out. I think the one with the 2 is spit on me, and then the one with the chain is hear me out, so they average to basic but hot. But I agree, the one on the right is less hot than the one on the left. Alright, next we have Dean McCoppin from the Iron Giant. And do I put him in towel already, or do we want to talk about it? Do we put him in towel already, or do we talk about it? Because he's so hot. It's the turtleneck that does it. The turtleneck does it. I think he's above Anakin, personally. Kill him? No, we're not killing him. He's hot. You can't just kill him because you don't like him. He was actually one of the only people to be submitted twice, I will say. 2 people submitted him. One at the very beginning and one near the very end. Above PETA. Above Riley's dad. I think we can put him above PETA. I agree with that. I don't think he's... We can move this tier around later, but I think for right now we put him above PETA. Anakin, you're right. Anakin should be lower. I think he's hot, but I think every single person above Anakin is hotter than Anakin Tydrostas. I really don't think Anakin beats any of these guys. I'm sorry. We can talk again. We can switch it around later, but my point of view is that I think Anakin is exactly where he needs to be. Next we have Severus Snape. Which I want to put him in Hear Me Out. We have 2 chairs. Chair. Rose says smash. Towel for Sev. Problematic. I think he's bottom Hear Me Out. I think he's bottom Hear Me Out. I think there's qualities that are redeeming. I don't think he's top of Hear Me Out, but I think he's bottom Hear Me Out. Emo King? I think he's just a Hear Me Out. Because, like, I don't know. There's really nothing redeeming about him. It's just how it is. Okay. We'll put him there. Next we have King Kong. You motherfuckers. Where do we think King Kong goes? Chair. You'd put Severus in racist because he's wizard racist. I wouldn't take it that far because he at least repents. Hear Me Out. Too scary to be hot. Chair. Chair defo. I'll listen to chat and give him chair. When you have an actual... Okay, but King Kong doesn't talk and wear a suit, alright? I would put King Kong above Solus, below Withers. I think this is where King Kong should go. I'm okay with giving King Kong chair. Before Jack. All right, I'll put him below Solus. We'll put him below. Next we have Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. And Pyramid Head is caked up. If anybody's seen Pyramid Head's ass, fine. Rose, I'll fix it. Bald Man is less. Towel? Really? Towel. 2 towels for Pyramid Head. I was going to say he's top of Hear Me Out. I think he's top of Hear Me Out. because like you can't see what he looks like, so he might be Uggo. Like, yes, his body T, but I think he's hear me out. Okay, yeah, and we've discovered I'm not a mask/helmet guy because Mando's all the way down here. Notice that at the top of this list, nobody's wearing a mask. The only thing that's close is Nightwing, but we know what he looks like without the mask, and Kakashi, which we also know what he looks like without the mask. Every single person on here, we know what they look like without a mask on. We're putting Pyramid Head and hear me out. I think Chad, if it helps you, I think he's hot. I think he's caked up, but I think he's hear me out. All right, next we have Lucius Malfoy, and I think we all know he goes in racist tier, but I think he's hotter than Jasper. But Lucius is 100% a racist. He is one of the biggest racists in that entire franchise. I think he's hotter than Jasper because he's got the daddy quality. The wig is snap. Like, he's got a good wig. The wig is sitting right. The wig is, you can't see the lace on that wig. Can we make a lower tier called racist vampire? No. I think racist is enough. It was originally just Jasper's tier, but yeah, that wig is not coming off. Nobody's snatching those wigs. He got his inches. They gave him inches, you know? I think if he wasn't a racist, he would be high on the list, but because he's a racist, we have the racist tier. He's rocking like 40 inches actual human hair, but like, he's a racist. Which is also, but that's why he's hotter than Jasper. What's your name, B.O.B.? So they calling you Bob? You know that I'm known for the Bob. Yeah. Then we have Vincent Valentine from Final Fantasy. I don't know much about this character, but I think he's a villain. I'm pretty sure he's a villain. I like what I see. Bro says towel. I was thinking daddy, please, above the other Final Fantasy guy. Because this one's hotter than this one. Maybe even above Muriel here. Top of daddy? I just think these six are hotter than him. But I think he's right here. Below Flynn. I think Leon's hotter though. And Leon is the character you at least get to play as, so then it's way hotter. That you like get to play as Leon throughout the game. So that's also really hot. He's not a villain and he's a not racist vampire. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure. He looks like a villain. I see red and black and I just assume the worst. I like where he is. I like him He's near the top. I think this is a good placement. All right, next we have Godzilla. And honestly, tempted to say towel for this one. Really tempted to say towel. Okay, Rose says towel. Towel. I'm seeing towels. Might as fucking well. That's the one Rose of it. I think we can. Okay, I'm saying bottom of spit on me. Do we towel for the meme? I think we can towel for the meme. I'm 100% fine with putting Godzilla in towel. Godzilla is not top. I'm not putting Godzilla on the top, but he's at least in towel. I will give you bottom of towel. I think he deserves to be in towel, but he is not the hottest. I think if we were being serious, I would put Godzilla and Spit on Me, because I would, like, you know, it would probably kill me in the process. But I think we're putting him in towel. Everybody's happy with towel. All right, next we have the human form of Chucky. So the guy who puts his soul into the Chucky doll, played by Brad Dourif. And I think he's hot. I think he's in either bottom of Spit on Me or top of Basic But Hot. Chair, above the doll, chair. You guys think chair? Really? Chair? Why is he chair? Brad Dourif's an attractive guy. Who cares that he like kills people? That's not a thing. He's not that bad. Yeah, I think okay, can I put him in Hear Me Out? Would you let me put him in Hear Me Out? I want to put him above Bruno and Hear Me Out. He's not a child murderer, actually. If you were to watch the movies, he just wants to put his soul into the kid so that he can have a human body again, and then he would be a child serial killer. But he doesn't kill kids. He tries to, eventually, when he tries to kill Andy, but that's only because Andy outsmarts him all the time. And he's like, okay, well, if you don't want to... if you're not going to cooperate, then I'll kill you. But he wasn't like, I'm going to kill this kid. Also, fuck them kids. I would murder him too. That is a joke. That is a joke for anybody watching out of context. I do not, if my FBI agent is watching, I did not mean that. I just said that way too quick. Oh no. That's gonna, I'm on a watch list now, guys. Jesus Christ, I should not, oh my god, sometimes the intrusive thoughts win. Chucky supports their gender fluid child. Chucky's child is gender fluid, and they don't like care. Chucky's great about that. Well, haha, nobody's gonna get that clip of me condoning murder. But I'm disappointed in you guys for not clipping me more. I need something to post on my Twitter later to show people that they missed out. Because if you're not following me, then what are you doing with your life? You gotta follow me. Look at that little bar at the bottom. It's gonna look so cool when it's all filled out, you know? And then when you fill out that bar, we're gonna play Undertale because I accidentally promised it. It's like, if you're not following me, then that means no Undertale. Isn't that crazy? All right. So after that one, we have John Gallier. Is that how you say it? From JoJo. I've never seen JoJo, and this is like the best photo I could find. I don't like it. I do not like it. He cool. I don't know. JoJo. Yeah, this is a JoJo character. So it was told John Gallier. And this is what showed up when I Googled it. Thank you, Ted Justice. Oh god. Okay, but the shower scene? What shower? I don't know who this is. Where are we putting this guy? Because I have no opinions. I would want to put him in Hear Me Out. Man's is double caked up. I'm leaning towards Hear Me Out. Because this picture does not do a lot for him. The the braid's nice. Spit on me, but hear me out is fine. He does what? He does what? He does what? Yeah, that's a chair moment, if that's what happens. Ugh. Icky. Gross. But don't worry about it. What do you mean don't worry about it? What do you mean? I'm putting him in an electric chair. We're putting him below Eddie. Just for that, we're putting him below Eddie. I'm sorry, that's gross. And as somebody who has experienced that situation before in life, no, I'm not even going to finish that. Not even going to finish that. I've said too much. I'm letting my thoughts win. Anyways, moving on. Next we have Archibald the Asparagus. Archibald Asparagus, guys, from VeggieTales. Woo! I'm on the verge of tears. Oh, God. When I said... Daddy, towel. We already put Godzilla in towel, and I feel like we can't have two memes in towel. Because Godzilla could realistically be in towel. I could realistically see Godzilla in towel. Yeah, VeggieTales is weirdly religious. I would honestly put him above Megamind in electric chair. No less than Hear Me Out. Yeah, it's indoctrination. Hey, Justice. This is gross. No, I'm kidding. That's crazy that that's a real panel, though. What the fuck is that panel? Oh my god. Hear me out. Okay, I'll give him above Bruno if we're doing Hear Me Out. And that's all I'm gonna do. This is the highest I'm gonna let him go. I will say that right now. All right, next up, we have Evan Buckley from 911. I think this is the bisexual one who everybody wants to have him like just fuck on screen, right? He is a cop, but I've heard that he's hot. I would put him in bottom of Spit on Me. Oh, he's a firefighter. Okay, so he's not a cop. He's not a cop. So if he's not a cop, he's better. By default. Oh, he's like Madam Web. Right? Is he like Madam Web? I feel like he should be in bottom of Spit on Me. I'd put him above Donatello. 911 is a firefighter show, then why is it called 911? When you think of 911, you don't think of firefighters, you think of the police. I mean, if he's not a cop, that's great. I love no cops. All right. Next up, we have. I know you call 911 for fires too, but like, your first thought is police, is all I'm saying. Next, we have Tai Lung from Kung Fu Panda. And I would honestly put him in Daddy Please. Rob Lowe looks like a melted candle, and he should feel bad about it. Daddy. Yeah, I think Tai Lung's Daddy. He's a buff little whatever he is. How many more do we have? We're almost at 100, so we're actually almost done. We're almost done with this tier list, which is crazy. It's taken us. We're at the 3-hour mark of this tier list. Ranking. Who knew that ranking 110 men would take a while? I think he's Daddy. I think he's. I think he's above Robin Hood, below Chidi. Because he does lose to a skadoosh. But if he didn't, he'd be higher. Okay. Just like Razzle, they got skadooshed. Next up, we have a fan favorite character. We have Gwimbly from the Gwimbly video games. Everybody played those as a kid, right? Gwimbly. We all liked Gwimbly as a kid. You know his iconic Gwimbly victory dance? Ew, ew, ew. He doesn't just... he can do his iconic Gwimbly victory dance for just $5. Ooh, ew, ew. Ooh, ew, ew. Yeah, he's, Rose, he's in the Smiling Friends show. He's there for 1 episode, but he's immediately become a fan favorite character. Gwimbly was Sully's, of course. Yeah, I always played Gwimbly 3 when I was a kid. When they added him to Smash, I was like, thank God they added Gwimbly to Smash. What are we thinking about putting Gwimbly? Because I know I saw a chair, but I feel like Gwimbly does not belong in chair. I feel like Gwimbly belongs in Hear Me Out. And I would put Gwimbly next to Pyramid Head, just because it looks funny to put him next to Pyramid Head. Gwimbly's a Hear Me Out. Oh, you also suggested Archibald Asparagus. And then here's Leto Atreides for you. He's all the way at Towel. Interesting pick, Sully. You picked Gwimbly, Asparagus, and Oscar Isaac. But I think Gwimbly Hear Me Out. Because then when you hear him out, he'll go, ew, ew, ew. Alright, this should be, unless I counted wrong, which I might have done. It's very, very... Oh, no, I did not count wrong. I just put the number 12 twice without realizing on this list. And then I put the number... And then I skipped a number. Okay, yeah, so I'm right. Okay, this should be number 100. Number 100... Miguel O'Hara from the Spider-Verse movies. And I'll just do us all a favor right now and just put him in Towel, right? Miguel O'Hara and Towel. We all right about that one? That is controversial, and you're wrong. Honestly, I think Miguel is hotter than the one who's just actually Oscar Isaac. I think this is where he belongs in Towel. Oscar Isaac will never be below Towel. There's just no way. On to the next one. Okay, yes, immediately. All right, number 101. This is Rysand, I think. I believe this is A Court of Thorns and Roses, that series, like a court of whatever. I don't know what the actual book series is called. But this is from the wiki, which I was told to do. He looks like an elf, or I guess he's like what? He's like a fairy, right? Resand. He's like a fairy, and like they're fairies, right? Because I would say he's basic but hot. But I don't think he's a, like, hear me out, because I feel like he's a basic but hot. I feel like he's above Nod from Epic. I feel like they're very similar to me. Daddy, I think he's got daddy qualities, but just like, I don't know. Because like a fairy, I think there are hotter people. I think if I read the books, I would put him higher. I haven't read the books yet. I hear they do a lot of fucking, so that would maybe make me change my mind. But who knows? All right. Next up, we have Ash Williams from The Evil Dead. This was also one that got submitted a few times. A few people submitted Ash Williams for good reason. He's very hot. Okay, what if I told you he has a chainsaw for a hand? Would that change your opinions? One of his hands is literally a chainsaw. That changes the opinion immediately to Daddy. I love that. Okay, perfect. Yes, he has a hand that's literally a chainsaw. I would put him top of Spit on Me. I put him right above Randall, personally. Bruce Campbell, excellent actor who portrays him. Makes the character very fun. This is old Evil Dead, so it's like the campy Evil Dead, not like the reboot where they tried to make it a little scary, but they still made it campy, which you gotta love it. All right. And with that, let's move on to number 103, which is Bolin from The Legend of Korra. And this is specifically, I believe this is season 4 Bolin, and he's like 19 in this, so that's why I went with season 4 Bolin. Basic. Y'all think basic. I get he's like a little overrated, but I do think he's attractive. I would put him below Loki if we're going with basic. I think the fact that he can lava bend really does something for me. You know, it gets me hot down there in all the right places. I don't know if it's that or the lava, but I do. Okay, I will give you the basic. Bolin is the ultimate bottom, and that's why we fuck him. Exactly. All right. People are about to go feral, I believe. Because the next one is Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians. And honestly, I get it. I get this one. I want to put him up top. He's 100% at the top. Jack Frost, they made him hot. They've made Chris Pine voice him, and Chris Pine is notoriously the best Chris. So how could you go wrong with Jack Frost? I would put Jack Frost above Leon next to Flynn Rider. I don't think he's hotter than Flynn, but the Chris Pine aspect of it alone puts him there. And the movie's good. I will say Rise of the Guardians is good. No. He's in Daddy Please. Jack Frost is not in the chair. All right, he's not in the chair. He's not, though. He's not. I think he's where he needs to be. It's Chris Pine, so. Chris Pine is what gets him there. I think Chris Pine carries it, but maybe you guys are just old. That's rough to hear. Ooh, that's a rough one. Damn. Alrighty. Next on the list with that, we have Hagrid. Rubius Hagrid. Which I want to put in Hear Me Out. Towel. I think he's Hear Me Out. I don't think he's Towel. I think Hagrid is above Vecna. I feel like Hagrid is above Vecna. Because he's a good guy. He's a lot nicer. He's not a little bit racist like Snape is. I think he's fine where he is. Or we could put him in between the two people that look exactly alike and are stanced up just to kind of separate them a little bit more. Because I don't like how next to each other they are wearing the exact same outfit. We'll put him in the middle. All right. Last 5. Here we go. We have Ben from Razzle. I know what you're saying. I thought this was fictional characters. And I know everybody kind of puts on a little bit of a performance when they're doing something. They're putting on a show. So, like, yeah, I'd say they're fictional enough. We have top of towel, top, towel, towel. I will not be speaking on these. Towel. Realistically, people. Realistically, is Ben hotter than Charlie Swan? No, he is not. Let's be fucking real. Alright, Ben is not hotter than Charlie Swan. Is Ben hotter than Godzilla? Yes. Is Ben hotter than Oscar Isaac? No. I'm putting Ben above Godzilla. We're putting Ben above Godzilla. Next up, we have Zach Maurer from Razzle. Where are we putting him? Because I think there's one correct answer here. Towel, towel. Probably Daddy, towel, towel. I'm getting towels. Now, okay. Thank you. I was going to say, behind Anakin. Zach's an attractive guy. He's hot. He's sexy. I tell him this all the time. Oh my god. Hello, Alan from Razzle. First time chat. Welcome into the stream. You should hit that follow button if you want to continue watching this amazing content. Also, these are pictures I took from their Twitters directly, so they're a little bit more up to date. All right, next on our list.
That's dumb.
Oh my god, thank you! Thank you for the follow. Alan from Razzle, nice to have you in. Next we have Joel. Joel Snyder from Razzle. In this picture, he submitted to me himself. I asked him for the best photo of him, and he gave me the cowboy hats. And honestly, I agree. It's a good picture. Is this also what's gonna do you guys in are these photos? Chair because he isn't followed. Honestly, that's a good point, my humanity. Joel does not follow me on Twitch, so that would be a good thing to put Chair in. But I'm not evil like he is, so I'm gonna put him in towel. Now, where do we think Joel belongs? Is Godzilla hotter than Joel? That is the question. I think Godzilla's hotter than Joel. If we're going to be realistic about this. That's because he doesn't follow me. All right, next we have Ryan Havens from Razzle. Where are we putting Ryan? Honestly, I would say between these two. I would honestly say between Dean McCoppin and Leto Atreides. Unless Rose has something else to say. But I think this makes sense. Ryan's 100% before PETA. Alright, perfect. Last but not least, because they just followed me, we have Alan. And I chose this photo because I remember Alan being proud of this drip, and it deserves to be seen again. Towel, I think we're Towel. Do we think Alan is hotter than PETA? Alan's after Dean, before PETA. No, I'm gonna put Ben right next to Zach. No, I'm thinking about it. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Amazing. All right. Let's finally. Here is the final tier list. I said we were going to rearrange these. I think we already did it. I think we're fine where we are. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up. First, at the bottom in the racist tier, we have Jasper and Lucius Malfoy, the worst men on this list. Then in the electric chair, we got Schmendrick, Chucky as the doll, Jack Sparrow, Solus, King Kong, Withers, Bobble, Rand, Larry Johnson, John Gallier, Eddie Munson, The Onceler, Megamind, Norm Spellman as a human, Chandler Bing. Hear me out, we have Snape, L, Norm Spellman as an avatar / Na'vi, Bruno Madrigal, Archibald Asparagus, Chucky as a human, Todd Chavez, GW, the Duolingo Owl, Mike, Vecna. This is Simon Elroy. I almost said the other one. Rubius Hagrid, Gavin, Gwimbly, and Pyramid Head. And then basic but hot, we got Jake Sully as a human, Jake Peralta, Garrett, Carl Gallagher, the Simp Boys, James, Frank McKay, Casey Jones, Wally Clark, Nick from New Girl, The Mandalorian, Hordak, Raphael, Nod, Resand, Duncan, Vanitas, Bolin, Loki, Lip Gallagher, Dean Winchester, and Tadashi. Eddie is not hot, Tydrastus. You can take that to the bank. Then, Spit on Me, we got Donatello, Evan Buckley, Milo, Steve Harrington, Jesse Pinkman, the Bog King, Little Creek, Jake Sully as an avatar, the astronaut from Zathura, Li Shang, how did I forget his name already? Damien? Is it Damien? I feel like it's Damien. Hiccup, Hexus, Albert Wesker, Stryker, Buster Moon, Randall, Ash Williams, Jason Mendoza, David, Daddy Please, Pitch Black, Dimitri, Miguel, Raiden, Spencer Shea, Patrick, I forgot his last name, Robin Hood, Tai Lung, Cheedy, Zach Fair, Muriel, Vincent Valentine, Leon Kennedy, Jack Frost, Flynn Rider, Hamish, Al Hatham, Nightwing, Kakashi, and finally, the top of the top, I Need a Towel, Joel Snyder, Godzilla, Ridesley, Ben Hagelid, Zach Maurer, Anakin Skywalker, Peter Malark, Alan Havens, Dean McCoppin, Ryan Havens, Leto Atreides, Miguel O'Hara, Will Turner, Riley's dad, Sephiroth, and the hottest man, who I honestly think nobody beats him based on this list, and you can choose to disagree with me, but I'm correct and I'm always right. Charlie Swan, the hottest man submitted for the fictional men tier list. So, it is what it is. In chat, I'm gonna download this photo. Do I make it? Should we make it square images? I feel like it cuts people off a little bit. Godzilla's a little cut. For the most part, it actually looks pretty good, though. I mean, the only ones that kind of suck are like Pyramid Head gets completely decapitated. But I think we'll go with just the no crop, and then we'll download it. If it would let me download it. Oh, there we go. Boom. Perfect, beautiful. Everything is just as it should be. Tedros says, I'm not smoking anything. I just have what they call taste. I'm just kidding. It's all in good fun. I just genuinely don't think Anakin is hotter than most people. I know you do, but it's okay to have different opinions. Hi, Ryan. Nice to see you. You missed the tier list, but look, you made it. You made it pretty high. You're between Oscar Isaac and Dean McCoffin. That's pretty good. You're also, according to chat and everybody, the hottest Razzle. Joel is disappointed in you. Well, Joel doesn't follow me on Twitch, so I don't really care. Cause like imagine your list is an objective truth. Yeah, I think Godzilla's hotter than Joel. Let's be real here. Let's be completely honest with each other. Joel can pretend that Godzilla is not hotter, but yeah, Joel isn't following. Could you imagine? Like, he showed up to my chat, he chatted, he doesn't follow me. It's crazy. Alan follows me, Zach follows me, Ben follows me. I didn't check if Ryan follows me, but I imagine he does. Joel wants to be higher than PETA. He understands Godzilla. Joel's not going to be higher than PETA. Ryan was not following me, but now Ryan is following me, so Joel's still the worst one. Thank you, Ryan. Oh my god, that's really funny. No, this is Joel's punishment. He, like, obviously Godzilla's hotter than Joel. We're not even gonna pretend that's not true. But I think PETA is hotter than Godzilla. I thought so too, so it's just very funny. Ryan is fake. No, Ryan's not fake. We like Ryan because Ryan at least talks in my streams. Ryan's shown up to all my streams, so like that's better than Joel. You probably did. For real? Yeah. That 100% probably is what happened. With the Razzle account instead of the yeah. Well, I'm hoping that well, first of all, thank you everybody for showing up tonight, ranking some men. It was fun. I had a great time. I know there was some infighting, and by infighting I mean I was not going to take no for an answer. Because I'm right, you're wrong. Sorry. But I had a good time. Again, I think this was successful. I'm pretty sure in terms of stream analytics, it's going to be crazy. But don't worry, Ryan. I know you said you missed it, but the VOD will be on. I will upload the VOD to YouTube, and we're going to do this again. I think the next one we're going to do is a fictional women tier list. I'll put up another submissions form for that one. And we'll do again. I'm gonna narrow it down to the same numbers, like 110, and we'll do a women's one, and then this might just be a fun little thing, because I mean I've had fun. Everybody in chat's been having fun. I'd love to do more of these and give my unsolicited opinions about things that everybody else finds attractive and that other people might not. We'll have new tiers. Alan, you're not a fictional woman, but you dressed as Fiona and Mary Jane and any other script read would count as a fictional woman, all right? I could find a photo of you as a fictional woman, Alan, and you would 100% be at that top tier. We should do, yeah, we can also do another men. That would also be fun. Because I had a great time, and then again, if we do top men again, we can put the best of the best men against each other, and really start nitpicking. Because I Need a Towel will go into a whole different like bracket. I think what was it? Colton suggested like a March Madness style bracket of the hottest men, and honestly, I'm here for that. I'm not gonna make fun of your picks unless you pick bad picks. Gwen will 100% make it on the women tier list, and no doubt in my mind Gwen's in the top tier. You have taste. Anakin's hot. I just think other people are hotter than Anakin, Justice. I still love you though. Still love you. And I'll put the picture in the Razzle Discord. And that'll be a fun little thing for people to look at. And then again, I'm going to hopefully upload the VOD to YouTube. You can find my YouTube. It should be linked in my panels. Click on the picture of Leah Michelle. And I'll work on getting a women's tier list at some point, hopefully soon. If not in the next few weeks or next couple weeks. But again, thank you everybody for coming out and for just staying in chat, having a good time. I had a great time with you. This was so much fun. And tomorrow there's the Razzle Subathon. So the good news about me not being affiliate, you didn't spend your money on me, you can spend it all on them tomorrow. You should go check that out. It's a one-piece subathon for 420. So everybody, I'll probably be in that chat here and there throughout the day. So I'll see you then. See you tomorrow, and check out the Razzle Subathon. Other than that, have a good night, everybody, and I will see you later.